What's up, everybody? I'm Joe Landers, aka Cincy Joe. We got our Bengals flag up in the background now, so now our wall's not completely white and bare. We're going to continue reviewing this Ohio versus Texas Poker Players PLO showdown from the Lodge, and I'll hopefully be able to jump into a tournament here too. And let's get underway.
Gatorade handing off straws.
It's been fun having Gatorade and Jake Farrow in the house this week.
You get Chick-fil-A again. He had Chick-fil-A yesterday, right? Did all this man eat is Chick-fil-A?
This is just abuse at this point. Yeah, that's not right.
Right?
You could do a lot worse. Chick-fil-A's pretty damn good.
Yeah, high school sports. If you're up, I think 30,
Back-to-back days?
If you're up 30 back at home, they just run the clock.
You've never done back-to-back sushi? You've had back-to-back-to-back-to-back sushi.
To back. That's a different story. I mean, that's high-quality stuff.
Just a little bit.
Don't bluff that guy. Don't try to.
Javier should have folded.
Hold him. Muck it.
Josh should fold. He folds. Devo should fold. Oh, he's on the button.
Hey, look at that. First one without a raise, I think.
The whale should call. That's
Friendly.
Josh call.
Friendly pot, it seems. 6 ways. The whale. 2 tens. It's got a flush draw. Got a straight draw. Got an overpair. Looks like these Cincinnati boys are running pretty good.
Josh is playing the whale. 7 the whale. Josh Stahl is playing this hand good. Sam takes a shot at it.
Down tonight. They're gonna go. I'm staying.
Oh, you're staying.
Yeah. I got
And
some other
Josh
buddies
should
in town.
fold
We're just gonna
there.
watch.
I don't like that
Tomorrow.
call.
We think we're gonna go to the UT game tonight.
All he has
And then,
is 2 pair of kings and
And then probably
7s
watch
with the
NFL on
10K.
TV.
You know where there's a Bengals bar? Actually, I think I do know one that's on South Lamar.
Is there?
There definitely is.
Yeah.
Sam
I'm
should
sure we'll
fire
find
a
out.
hand.
Whale with his
Black sheep you're talking about?
No, Barnes
King.
is playing,
It's going to be good, but Sam
Josh can't call.
is going to represent
I know some other people in town.
diamonds or better here,
Big Bengals fans started going there.
and the whale is going to lay it down. But Sam,
That's why he
the
should
second
fold
time
it.
today,
Yeah.
has bluffed,
What's called
and got one through.
I think the other
It's like a volleyball bar.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
We saw. It was something random. It was like this Houston Texans bar. I was like, weird.
Oh yeah.
A lot of places in town will do that. You know, it helps pump them up for Saturday.
But it wasn't Houston. It was somebody. It was like Green Bay Packers. Like it wasn't a Texas team. It was
Yeah. Jay Lee's in the Carolina Panthers.
Oh,
Is that right?
Used to be Philly, right?
Yeah.
I see like Ohio State bars everywhere, but I didn't know.
I have a chip right here.
Yeah. Some Facebook groups or whoever it is will sign them up. Like,
Yeah, Michigan has them in almost every city. Like the alumni.
I'm sure they have them.
Do you know anything
Facebook
about
page,
this
and
company?
You go to the bar
Jock Market?
for the games.
It's a pretty cool concept. It kind of merges stock trading and fantasy sports. So players' values kind of go up, and you can buy and sell players.
Josh calls it the Jack 10-9. I think he could have raised it if he wanted to. It's pretty good.
The whale has pocket pair, I feel like, every hand. Now he's got two of them. Tens and threes.
I would just call with that. If
It'd be hard to
had
flop a
raised,
set
I
of
would
tens
re-raise.
with Josh holding a 10 in his hand.
I would have just called.
Maybe the three's coming.
Javier comes along.
I think the three is coming.
Javier's
even Loki
fine
has
call.
one.
3 Ohio players.
Let's do a sandwich bet. I have the threes, you have the tens. Both one deal?
Three is already out?
1 and 1, yeah,
All right.
yeah. 1 and 1 already out. So I got the threes.
All right, I have the 10s.
It's a fair fight. There's only one left each card. Ooh, in the window. Ship it, baby. Ship it. Laser reads.
You're such a, you never go with the low card either.
I was feeling it. I'm feeling
I
it.
was
You
bad.
don't get to pick first when
seven
you're
to
up,
wheel.
so don't be doing that anymore.
Well, you're snoozing. You gotta come on, give me some action. You're the knit, so I gotta, kickstart the affair here.
Horrible.
Starting to get tilted. Starting to get Ricky on some sandwich tilt.
Flush draw for Javier.
Javier's got a lot going on here.
Cedi McGetty for the whale.
And I don't like the check by 7 to win. That was a bad
Now
check.
an
by
open
Josh.
ender for Josh, along with the
Josh has a
straight
wrap.
flush draw open ender.
It's not an open ender, it's a
Actually,
wrap.
gut shot straight flush draw. Looking for the miracle 10 of clubs.
You should play some more PLO, Rick. I feel like that this could be your game.
I grew up playing a version of it. Big mid.
I would have raised if I was Josh.
Congress, whatever you want to call it. I'll finish your sentence, period.
No, I always
Or
call
Josh,
it big mid.
not
Big
7 to
O.
win.
Pot.
Look at Josh
Now he
here.
decides the pot.
Wants to get the money in right now. Feels like he's got the best hand. He
Somebody could
does.
have pocket
Wants
queens.
to charge
Now he
all of
decides
these
the
draws.
pot.
And a nice
God,
play here from
7
the
to
whale.
win, just
Putting
thinks
pressure
he's
on
so
his
good. He's not a
homies.
good player. He picks the wrong time.
Javier and Josh
And he calls way too
in
loud.
rough shape here. Might see a big one. Goes for the repot. So here we go. Buckle up. Hand number 27. It's a good one. Josh might say, F it, I'm going with it too. I mean, open-ended, straight flush draw. Asking for a count. I think Josh is interested.
He's all in.
Probably all. It's got to be all. It's definitely. Or just putting more on.
I think you have to fold now if you're Josh. He has a wrap, which is great, but
I mean, they could have just done this in Cincinnati and saved the travel monies, but the Lodge is a great place. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Streaming a little bit earlier today, usually around 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Like and subscribe to the channel. And we need 800. He's all in. Everybody's all in. You're all in. I'm all in. Rick's all in right now. Your neighbor down the street's probably all in.
if I
We're going
was
to run it 2
7
times.
to whale, I would have
This is a big one. $21,000 pop.
What do you have, Javier?
Spades, clubs, red card.
Red 4. Can we only go twice?
Let's go with the red 3.
Only twice?
Can you go 3?
No.
It's only one card, so there's enough cards.
Kyle, can you
I'm
ask?
happy to go 3.
Only twice, boys.
Yeah.
Josh, you
I
want
don't
3?
know. I don't know if we're allowed to or not.
Probably. I don't usually see it.
You can only go
Twice?
twice.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, you two have a side.
Here we go.
There's the clubs for Josh.
Flush.
To win the first one.
Red 4.
Great.
And the queen. So the boat for the whale. So Javier, I'm
Javier,
sorry, but
vastly
you lose. The other
overplayed
boys
his
are
hand.
happy to chop it up.
And we chopped the middle.
Almost folded it.
I don't know how to do this.
So we're going to take this time while they're splitting the pot to hear from our title sponsor, Kung Fu Poker. One of the top new Texas Hold'em games is now available on the App Store. Download Kung Fu Poker for free and experience the excitement of the game against real live players. Simply log in and spin the wheel to earn daily bonuses. It's that easy. Join Lodge Live Championship on Kung Fu Poker and compete against our own channel's followers. Download Kung Fu Poker from the link in the description below and use our exclusive code Lodge Live to redeem 30,000 free chips today. Thank you, Kung Fu Poker. You see the cumulative winnings? The Whale up 7,300. Josh up 57. Sam up 2,400. There you see everybody else. Throwing the party is Javier right now, down over 6,000.
8 of clubs is dead.
Yeah, and each had a spade too.
Caitlin from Texas Poker in the live chat. You never know who will stop on by. Hello, Caitlin.
How much did you have?
Check her podcast out.
Oh, you did?
Her and Craig run a great podcast called the Texas Poker Experience. Talks all about
Oh, yeah.
mainly Texas poker, hence the title.
Could have just ran it once. Max Payne.
Kyle's still splitting it up.
Josh, what do you got? behind
Huge
me?
pot.
You guys can actually pull that back, technically. Just
I don't
make it-
want to
yeah.
make sure he gets this right.
Alright, on my tournament table, I got ace queen. We got how many
Other 15,
bigs?
Josh?
We got
No, it's a little less
50
than
big
2K.
ones.
Hold on.
Kylie Gallegos, the rocket scientist, is in the chat.
Almost folded it.
How you doing, Kylie?
Should've let
Want
it
to get
go.
you back on the stream
Yeah,
real
same
soon.
gamble.
It's 1825.
Sorry, Poker Chat Pro, can't do that.
15, 18, 20.
It's only 4 of them. You can figure it out.
That just goes to Josh.
It's a good thought, though.
Yep.
We'll bet 3/4 pot with our gut shot back to a flush draw.
The Whale.
Check.
Getting geared up for tomorrow's Bengals-Cowboys game. Cowboy fans all over the world
They've
are
all got 10s.
having to be talked off the ledge this week. They go from Super Bowl contender to,
Yeah, this
will
one
we
we're probably
even
gonna make a highlight.
win a game this year?
But you guys had all the 10s buried and a gut
Number
shot.
3. I'm super curious. I don't know if we can do that.
What are they going to do?
Hey.
I would have scooped the third one.
Yeah.
I almost did it on the flop. I was more inclined to do it on the flop.
Man, I can't wait to see what my equity was here.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been the same.
Yeah,
Makes a little more sense.
Bet I have at least 40.
Haro from Chatsville.
You're the only
Pretty
set.
harsh.
Is there any other 2 pair?
I know, and they all block each other's outs. He had an ace, king, jack.
Yeah. Yeah. You're blocking all my cards. You each got a spade and 3 10s out. I was very thin. And all the
But truth be told, I mean,
other
let's
spades, the queen spades.
let's be honest. In the last 25 years, I think the Cowboys have won 4 playoff games. So it's not like
King of spades.
they're not used to it right now.
Very thin.
Are you guys leaving right after the stream?
I don't know. I think it's going to kind of depend on if we are able to make it to overtime or not. Because if they get so many likes on the YouTube stream,
Oh, overtime on the stream.
Yeah.
Okay.
it depends on how many likes or subscribers they get. That'll dictate.
Well, stop holding.
What?
Is the game early tomorrow?
What do you mean?
Like 12 o'clock game?
3-year-old. Yeah. I can't get a hand.
Going to invite into the stream. So far, we've had Doug Polk for a few minutes. We've had Skull Mike, who
Wow.
was just dying to enter the main event. He just couldn't help himself. So he's right now at the cage buying his ticket for the main event. And now we have the great one, the Pied Piper of poker, Boston Jimmy himself, and all these guys, Boston Jimmy from Ohio, are your good friends.
My man, yes, sir. All of these guys, a lot of them are my friends, personal friends. Played poker with them for a long, long time.
I was in for 10.
Boston Jimmy. You play a lot of PLO?
Not much. Usually I play the double board bomb pot PLOs.
Right.
We've made a game out in Vegas with it, and I enjoy it. There's some strategy into it. I haven't really spent a bunch of time playing the game. It's not my cup of tea. I'm a no-limit kind of guy.
4 or 5 people to every single flop.
How's the game going so far?
It's going fun. We got the whale is
Last night? Oh, really?
How's
right
he
there.
doing?
He's killing it right now.
Oh, look
He's
at
the big
him.
winner.
Look at him. Man, that's my friend Josh. Josh is from Cincinnati, the Cincinnati guy. Big sports fan, big Cincinnati sports fan. We're out here going to the game tomorrow, watching the Cowboys-Bengals game. All of us are going up there. Love Cincinnati. My business is based in Cincinnati. I've spent a few years in Cincinnati. Love the stream when Cincinnati and Texas take it on. Let's see what the Cincinnati boys. Cincinnati is a big PLO area. They play big out there. They play real big. We're in discussions with some guys from out there that play big, no limit as well. So we'll try and make that happen. Try and make the connection with them guys. See what Cincinnati and Ohio is made of, man.
Devo with the flush draw. 2 pair for Yogi. This is a Texas on Texas hand right here. 5 ball. Now he's got 3 pair. Yogi, top 2.
Yogi's got a set.
Devo looking for a
If I
club.
was Yogi, I would.
Does not come.
I would.
So actually,
Well,
I'm
he
sorry,
knows-
I
he
didn't
does
realize
have
he had
a
2
shape.
5s in his hand, so he's got a set. Does Yogi?
Set of 5s for Yogi.
Devo has 2 pairs. So Devo should have folded for sure.
Yeah, he did have a set. I don't know why I didn't see that other 5 there.
It's hard to keep up. Hard to keep up. We had been brought some excellent food. It was such an amazing. I don't eat too much, but that food was incredible, man. I'm telling you, it was something incredible.
You're an interesting guy, Boston Jimmy. You love to take people to steakhouse, but you don't eat steak.
Yeah, I don't eat red meat. I'm not a big red meat guy. I eat chicken, I eat fish, but I don't eat red meat. I'm not a big fan.
You get a lot of pleasure
Like I
out of doing
said,
good things. We see this all the time. Tell us a
Seven
little
the
bit
Whale,
about the
Josh
project you're
Dahl's the
working on
best
right
player in
now.
the game, but
This is it's called
That's
Good
why
Poker
Josh is
Vibes. It's a
making
great
money
project.
because
We have
the
a
game
bunch of
everyone's
things
working
coming
on.
up. We're just gonna keep it a little bit under the wraps still here because we're working on some things with some big names and stuff. A lot of things will be posted on my Instagram in the next couple of weeks. I had a production team here for a couple of weeks. They were filming a bunch. It's lifestyle poker and it's tied to charity events. We pretty much gonna try and represent poker and the good side of poker players. There's a lot of good poker players. There's a lot of good people just like you, Slick. People that, they do well in the world, and we want to tell the people, hey, poker is not only about gambling, it's not only about gamblers, it's also about good people, putting the good vibes out there, try and, take a little bit of these winnings and buy a cup of coffee for someone, make them happy, buy one sandwich for somebody, no big deal, It's all putting the good vibes out there, man. Hopefully, my flights don't fall when I'm flying around and doing stuff like this. That's all I care about,
Right. No, that's good stuff. And folks can, in the next month or 2, should probably be able to see the first episode of.
Yeah, that's going to be less than that. It's, we're shooting for the season of giving because what we're doing, it's a project of giving. So we're shooting for the season of giving. We have a lot of footage from here. It's going to be a bunch of big name personalities. We're doing a bunch of things. Don't have times yet, but, I'll be adding stuff on my Instagram as we go. But the project is full on. We fully doing everything, and it's going to be coming up soon here.
At Boston Jimmy with 2 Ys. At Boston Jimmy. Add a Y at the end, and that's how you can find him on Instagram.
Appreciate you.
7 the wheel should check. He does check.
Josh with the nut flush draw again here. Josh seems to be doing well on the
She seems to
stream.
like to fire.
Very happy for Josh. Good friend of
really
mine.
has
He's
no
giving away
equity.
some
He's trying to
tickets or
take
something.
top.
Yeah, he's got a contest going.
Yeah, it's good.
I would
You
call.
just got to guess the
if I
cumulative
had
total
7
of
the wheel.
wins and or losses for the 4 players from Ohio, and enter that number at Skull Mike Poker's Instagram. That's at Skull Mike.
He has
Poker,
enough flush
his
draw, but you
Instagram
might already have
page.
a full house.
Right there where he has the contest, just enter a number that you think will be the total cumulative wins and loss when you take all 4 players from Ohio, their totals. What will that number be? There's 3 options for
He
the
does
prize.
raise
Bengals
such a donkey
tickets,
play. That's what I'm
Austin
saying.
FC,
Josh
which
Dahl's
is a soccer
not
team
a
here in
good
town,
player.
playoff tickets,
She happens to have
or
nothing,
$400 in
so
cash.
it's
So you'll get
full
your choice,
for
and
it.
this is all courtesy of the
But,
whale there,
like,
right there.
He puts that
The
in,
Bengals
and
shirt
she's just
with
sitting
the
there
big
with
bet.
10-5 or pocket
You're gonna
5.
take it down.
Even
Bang,
some
bang.
players
I
might
love
have
it.
pocket 10s and have
The Cincinnati team is putting up a show here. Texas better just start doing
She's like
some
drawing
things here.
runner queen if she has pocket 10.
We have a bunch of fun streams coming up here. What do you think of yourself, Slick, one day doing one of them streams? I'd like to see your moves, man.
I've played on a few streams. I've enjoyed it, but I feel much more comfortable in the bunker.
Oh, you do a great job in the bunker. The bunker is made for you. It's your home. The lodge is so busy, man. I tell you, I mean, the lodge is packed these days. Absolutely packed. I mean, they had so many tables out here. Usually we hang out at a table back there waiting for the stream and stuff. And today we had to hang out at the stream table, which is something usually we don't do because the place is absolutely jam-packed, you know?
Yeah, 351 runners in the Flight 1F. Still one more to go in this main event. We've crushed the $1 million guarantee already.
That's awesome.
So it's going to go way over.
That's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Austin, Texas. I tell you, Austin, man, I come out here, I stay down the street. It's a very nice town, very safe, love the weather, very nice. Bunch of good places to eat food.
Oh, yeah. Corey Wade, Poker Wade, Gator Wade in the chat says Sam is a savage, ready to see her pull off a big bluff. She's already pulled off 2 bluffs already, Poker Wade. She's a player after you. Gator Wade, what a great guy he is.
Cinnabon, my friend, wins a big one from on the stream from Corey a couple days ago. Actually, it was a very interesting hand. People can see it. Both good players. Corey is a beast, WPT winner.
Javier should definitely check.
The players, though,
you should definitely
here's a big
check.
bet here. The yellow chips folks are 1,000.
I
We'll
don't
call
know
them
why
banana
people
chips.
seem to keep, like, is he trying to represent that he has
You will
wings
see
since he
eventually
raised
some
pre-flop?
bubble gum out there.
What do you
Those are
do when the guy's
5,000, the
sitting there
pink
with
ones.
kings, you know?
Purple chips 500, black chips 100, green chips 25, and red chips are 5. And Sam is counting out.
Let's make a sandwich bet, you and I. It's hand 30 right now.
Well,
If we
actually,
make
she
a
has a
sandwich
gut
bet, you
shot.
and I.
Yeah.
What's the over/under on seeing the first a bubblegum chip on the table?
Ooh.
It's hand 30 right now. I'm gonna set the line here, and you go over or under.
Okay.
I'm gonna say hand 46.
Wow.
I like the over on that.
Oh, here comes the man, the one with the sandwich winner on
I
that.
like the over.
I don't know. I might, depending on this hand, Dr. Mike puts it all in
Oh,
there.
baby.
People are in the pot.
See, Rick always likes to wait.
One, I would've just
The bet's already live right now. Give your answer.
You just took it.
The bet is
You're-
live.
you're your own person.
You're your own person. You pick your own.
I
Obviously, you
guess
have to
only
take
have-
under now.
Go under.
Under? Okay, then that's, we have a
You have
deal.
double action because you got sandwiches with both me and Jimmy,
I
right?
don't think
Oh,
he raises.
man.
If he
A
just
flush
calls,
draw
that's
here
fine. I
for
would
Dr.
just-
Mike. He's been running pretty hot. He binks it.
And he makes the nuts.
Flush for both players, and what do we have? Nobody has a boat, right?
No,
the
the
flush is
Jocker
good.
gets there. Ace Jack of Clubs gets there.
Doctor's been running pretty good.
Yeah.
Good hold.
Cincinnati is crushing this game right now.
Cincinnati got crushed last night in the side games, but today looks like they're doing excellent.
There has been some Cincinnati on Cincinnati crime, though, so that could affect the giveaway. 800 likes. The details are on the Instagram at SkullMikePoker. Get your guesses in because it locks at 4:45 as well. Just entered the main event, 1F. Still about 2 hours and 40 minutes left of registration. 352 runners, guys.
I'm getting dog
We already smashed that
during my
guarantee. This is
bankroll
just
challenge,
gravy.
turning
Chat Pro,
$100
we saw
into
a boat
$100,000
a few hands ago, but you're right. For the most part,
cashed a couple
haven't
times.
seen
in
the
tournaments,
giant
but
hands
I've yet
you
to
usually
win it.
see in Omaha.
I've only
Even
played- I've
several
played
hands have been won with a single pair, which is unheard of in Omaha.
Right now,
The
we
chips
got,
are still getting in, though.
almost 6,000 chips.
Yeah, I'm adding. Yeah.
So we're fine. Just folding a lot.
I'm adding on 5K.
You got chips? You want me to sell you chips?
Yeah, you got some?
Yeah.
Adding 2,000.
You know, one thing I do have to say for Josh Dahl, he definitely has the best attire on. I would like a Bengals hat and Bengals shorts and Bengals
Somebody
shoes,
put
but
somebody put a pink chip out there
he's got
just
the
for
best
fun.
shirts.
Oh, you want that sandwich? What sandwich would you go with, Slick?
The hoodies, of course. Hoodie sandwiches are what we.
Now you got Rick paying attention. So Rick
There you
sometimes
go.
dozes off a little bit, but now he's locked in, eyeing at every one of these chip stacks.
The whale is got cash. There's no, I don't see. I might go out there and offer a no pink chip just to cheat a little bit and just get Slick a little bit stuck here. I want my sandwich from Slick Rick here.
Alright,
Sam pulling out banana chips.
Is this a match the stack thing?
I don't think we put a. There's no cap.
Oh, no cap. Oh, okay.
Come in for what you want.
Oh, that's gonna be an interesting game. Sam is up to 10,000. Seems like it.
Swim bought in for 15K in the one, so we're gonna get some money on this table.
Some money on there.
Sam should definitely fold. She did. Dr. Mike should fold. He did. Swim should fold. He did. Javier should fold. Call. Yogi should have raised. Oh, he did raise right there. 7, the whale should fold.
Ace king for Javier.
Definitely fold.
Suited king.
Gatorade wants a receipt for the
You shouldn't call a
26,000 he gave
hand
to
that you
Cinnabon
can't call a
yesterday.
raise.
Yeah, he's got a receipt. It's called the Lodge live stream
That's in
episode
general
from
for
yesterday.
most.
Just
It'll
run
be
that down.
forever.
Send that to your
Like,
account.
if I'm
It'll
calling,
probably be on a highlight
if I'm
coming
limping
soon,
in behind
Gatorade.
somebody's limp, like
One of the nicest
my
guys
hand
in
is
poker,
strong enough to call one
Gatorade, along
on
with,
both sides, right?
come on, Jake Farrell, come on. Between Boston Jimmy, Jake Farrell, Gatorade,
Okay,
can you
overall,
get
my
any
tournament
nicer
table
guys in
is
poker?
Ace 5 of clubs.
Where's the villain?
We're just gonna call since we're on the button.
Skull.
I was in another.
Skull Mike
Skull is the villain.
Skull is the villain.
Skull is
I'd like to
definitely
get
the
him
villain.
in a poker game. Skull is the villain. So it's a lot of fun to play with. Great personality with a guy.
I don't mind being the villain.
I
Oh,
love it.
you
I could
relish
sometimes-
being the villain.
I could be a nice guy sometimes.
And we have the nut flush draw.
I don't think a guy with the Skull name can be a nice guy. Don't lie. That's a bluff. I call.
Good call.
And he just ships it for 2,000. That's too much. I have the nut flush draw, but he priced me.
So Matthew the Ice Cream Man talking about the instructions. That was on the video. Look at the profile. The profile, there's a picture of the two
A lot of
states,
people in the
and the
hand.
information is in that post. So not the video, it's on a post.
7
5
the
ways to a
whales should
flop.
definitely not be in this hand. It's not even
Couple
worth
hearts there.
$25 then.
Nut hearts here from Devo.
Javier should not be in this hand. He has a double suited bad hand. Double suited
Devo with the
hands
overpair to the
good
tens
hands
right
great,
now
but
in the
don't
lead.
make
The
bad hands
field
good.
starting to
He
thin
called
out.
with the bad hand and it didn't make it.
So how often do these guys play with one another out there in Cincinnati? Pretty frequently?
Pretty frequently, I'm gonna say. Yeah, Cincinnati is an area where a lot of the people like. It's mostly PLO, so they play. I'm gonna say
I would
4 or
definitely
5
not
times a
bet
week,
if I was
probably.
you, though.
What games are they usually playing? Like 1, 2,
Big.
5? Or
No,
He
they
has
play
enough
big out
flush
there.
draw,
They
but
play.
still,
I mean,
compared
there's
to
smaller
board,
games,
somebody
but you
can
know,
own
if
full
you
house.
look up Cincinnati, it's probably
The
the
blinds are
best
bigger.
I
spot.
would
Yeah,
have checked
definitely
all.
bigger.
Nikki, the dealer up there who deals to him, says 3 to 4 days a week.
Yeah, I know Nikki very well. I'll be in Cincinnati this week, coming up Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I'll come check out. I like playing a little bit at the casino out there. Just
When do you leave in town? Friday?
I go to Cowboys game Sunday.
I'm talking about Cincinnati.
Cincinnati,
Yeah.
I leave. Thursday night, Friday morning.
Friday morning.
Yeah,
Okay.
I head back to Vegas. I've been out of Vegas for 3 weeks. That's a very unusual thing for me. I've been on the road for a long time. Yeah, I miss Vegas. I'll probably, first last 2 weeks of September. Now that I think I'm gonna be doing something early October, so I was gonna take it easy for the first couple of weeks, just lay back, relax a little bit, but we'll see what happens.
What are you looking at?
Nikki, tell us what you think of the lodge. You're a dealer up there. You see some pictures of the room here, the action.
Nikki is a dealer. Her and her husband, very great people. Love them both, Josh and Nikki. They're a lot of fun. They have a boat. They always put stuff. They're on the boat. Great people. Very nice. They love life. They love living. Great people. The Cincinnati people overall, they're good people, man. Cincinnati's an up and coming. It's like reminds me of Austin. It's a city that wasn't much and kind of came a long way. And their football team lucked out their way somehow to make it to a Super Bowl. But hey, they love the team. Not a big fan, but it is what it
I
is.
definitely would not raise a hand. That's actually
Still going to the football game tomorrow. That'll be fun.
I'll be rooting for the Cowboys. Love my Cincinnati people, but I'm sorry, I'm still rooting for the Cowboys. My girl is a Cowboy fan, so
I would
what
call
am I gonna do?
Devo.
Three ways here. Swim was the one who raised it up to 625. Got called here in
I
two
would vote if
spots.
I was Dr.
Is this when the famous line, everybody loves a three-way comes in?
Everybody loves a three-way.
A three-way is a big thing in Cincinnati.
Really? What are you talking about?
Well,
Are there places for that, or does that happen?
Somebody puts it in the chat. What's the place that sells the spaghetti out there in Cincinnati? What is that called?
I thought you were just
Famous-
talking about residences.
Stop it. Residence is a three-family house.
Straight for Devo here.
Devo had a straight.
Oh, they're talking about Cincinnati.
Mike has two pair.
They're saying Skyline.
Skyline, yes. Skyline is a big thing in Cincinnati. So they sell their famous spaghetti with the chili and stuff. And the three-way is a big thing.
She has some family down there and they poker.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they do.
Travis Smith is a funny guy. That's funny. I've never been more on edge about what will be said next about the three-way.
Trending upward.
These guys are having fun.
I mean, that stuff's true. not true.
It's like 50-50.
Slick, when are you going to come to Cincinnati?
I don't know. The closest I've been is to Lexington, Kentucky. I guess that's pretty close to Cincinnati, isn't it?
Yeah, I would say so, yeah. But I mean, close, but not that close. But it is close, fair enough. Yeah, but Cincinnati's a different vibe. I have a feeling you'll enjoy Cincinnati.
Yeah.
It has this vibe that you would enjoy. I haven't been in a while. I'll be there next week for 3 days. A little bit. That's the three-way. She just explained the three-way. It's a spaghetti, chili, and cheese. They actually put a mountain of cheese on their spaghetti plates. It's incredible. I'm gonna pull up a picture on my phone and show it to you. It is something out of a movie.
It's amazing. I kind of just want to go and
Talking about my favorite restaurant, Skyline Chili. Love it. Can't get enough of it. That's why I'm so fat. Well, that Skyline Chili.
That is what a Skyline spaghetti plate
God.
looks like. Yeah, all that cheese, it kills you. I mean, 2 of these ones, you're taking away a week out of your life every time. Skyline isn't gonna like me much, not promoting their but I'm about a healthy lifestyle. So that's how a Skyline.
7 the Whales.
I'm sorry.
Call that.
I heard they had a bar, a temporary bar in here.
They do.
No, they
It's not open.
I don't mind the 3-bet. Well, what position? Yeah, I don't mind the 3-bet from Josh. Raising the button.
The players are talking about a bar, so at the lodge now there is a bar, and you could there's waitresses. You could get your drinks from the waitress.
It wasn't good enough.
Yeah, I don't mind the 3-bet there.
I had one of every food.
Good play, Josh Dahl. Good play.
Deal breaker.
Perfect rundown.
Yeah.
Okay, we got an actual hand on my
But out
tournament
of
table. We
position.
got Ace Jack of Hearts in the spell.
You weren't. You're in position.
Well, yeah.
But if
I
you
mean,
call,
like,
it's you know it's gonna happen.
yeah, everyone wants to be in a call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not you, it's me.
Yeah, no, I understand. Like, if you get the name Whale for a reason.
Costas right now, it's Slick Rick and Boston Jimmy.
You've earned
As
it.
Skull Mike is headed out to
We're gonna 3-bet
play
this.
flight 1F of the main event, $1,200 buy-in. We've already crushed the $1 million guarantee. Still one flight to go this evening.
Skull Mike is a beast. I feel like he's in the zone today.
Wow. Bear Boys calling a shot, saying Cincinnati chili is better than Texas chili. Now, come on.
Wow.
We got another.
You're coming into my house now. Bear Boys, I love you, man, but take a breath.
Pocket Kings and PLO, Slick. I am not a big fan. I don't care. I'm just like, okay, whatever. Kings.
Nobody with a flush draw here. Open ender for Dr.
We're
Mike.
set money with our fives. Don't get there.
Swim will let it go. Yogi and
So
Dr. Mike.
Mike bets with
We'll see the
open
turn.
ender and bottom pair.
So do you own a construction company?
Yeah.
Yogi called
Hits
with
the straight,
Flat work.
does Dr. Mike.
Yogi have two pair now.
top pair and backdoor nut flush draw. And now has top two, but there's a straight up there. So Dr. Mike has a straight, but it's a dummy. You should check, which you did.
Work happening.
Yogi should definitely check and try to get a full house for free on the river. Instead he bets.
We'll bet the pot 2,500, 2,550. Dr. Mike with his straight isn't going anywhere.
What's the bet?
Okay. Try to go back. No degree.
Does your company do
Practical
like paving and
experience.
stuff like that?
Like concrete.
There's another spade. Nobody with a spades.
That'll
in their
probably
hand.
slow the action down a little bit. It's probably going to go check here.
You know, build out 1 mile of highway in the U.S. is like $11 million or something.
Wow.
Dr. Mike bet.
No
That's a
checking
horrible bet.
in Cincinnati.
We don't really do certain things. It's all buildings like this. We'll put the floor in.
Okay,
Dr. Mike.
Sixes, I called. and
Nice
I
guy. Had a chance to talk with him briefly
raised.
before the stream.
That money was like six.
Doctor there in the area. Still practicing, he says. Doing great work.
20 years now. I'm a little burnt out, to be honest.
And we whiff again.
Fans, folks, remember we came on a little early today for a reason. A lot of these folks are going to be making the caravan up to Dallas, which is a 3-hour drive, and they don't want to get on the road too late. So we started a couple hours early, and we're going to do that on Monday too. So Monday stream is 1 p.m. Central Time. That is the final table of the main event, and who knows?
We're gonna bet pot.
We may see Skull Mike on the final table. Wouldn't that be fun?
I might come back down here if Skull Mike final table this. I have a couple of friends in the main event. If Mike final table, how can we miss the party?
It may.
It's going to be hard to miss the party, right?
Yeah, haven't seen Yoda. She may be playing a tournament.
250.
I saw her yesterday. She was playing in a tournament here at the
Yogi
lodge.
should have folded.
Always has fun.
What Yogi do? It's not telling me. Josh Dahl,
How much more is he
Whale
playing behind?
raised.
5K? All right.
250.
We might see the first, the hand 36. The guy's playing 5K. Do you think they'll bring him the pink chip? What do you think?
I hope. I'd win us 2 sandwiches.
You're rooting for that. Who might get you here? I wonder what Josh has here.
Yeah.
Corey Moses, you got the voice of a Greek god. Boston Jimmy.
Love Corey, man. We had a good chat today. Corey is one of the great poker minds. It's not easy to take down a main event like this. Oh, this is Corey Wade. Okay, I get confused with all the Corys. A Corey Wade is my friend right there.
Tell me. Okay, I actually have a hand over on my
They don't have any intrinsic value until you cash them
We've
out.
got over 50.
I still love Corey Mo for saying I have the Greek God's voice.
Yes.
Is that good or bad?
That's good.
Good. I'll take good. Anything good, I'll take, man.
We'll take them all to Chuck E. Cheese.
What's the conversion?
We don't know the whale's hand. I'm so anxious.
I'm serving Wagyu.
Javier is a great party guy. He's a great pool player too. We went out last night and played some pool with some of the guys. We got crushed.
Okay, I
He's
have
still
middle
good.
pair
We
with
lost.
an open ender. You don't want to draw to a
Sam, I
straight.
believe, is folded, but we don't know what the whale has. On a couple clubs on this flop. Clubs for Devo. Looking for another club there.
Okay,
I
Mike
believe
has
Sam
a wrap,
cards, so
but he
she's
doesn't have any clubs, so I
folded.
would just check even though he has a wrap.
And the whale folds, so the two
Can't be
players-
that good.
Yeah.
So Dr. Mike should definitely call, swim, fold it. Okay.
Tray of diamonds.
Let's check again. You guys can't see what I'm
Open
talking
ender
about.
for Dr. Mike.
One
Flush
guy's
draw
got
for
a wrap.
Devo.
Will the doctor do it again?
One guy's got a wrap, another guy's got a
So
queen
with
nine
the
flush draw
queens.
and a pair of
We
queens.
need the 6 of clubs here.
And he's betting again. I would call again with the wrap. On my table, the guy just bet the turn. I'm just going to. I'm gonna
An 8 hits the board. Now two pair, queens and eights for Devo.
An eight.
Shocked that the doctor have checked here.
Sam, never folding top pair to you again.
Good, good. That's the point of the exercise.
That's a beautiful hand. Beautiful hand.
You have the king?
Jimmy Bluffett checks in. How you doing?
I had a wrap.
Have to wait and see.
Jazzbo
6-9 with that.
got his face pressed up against the glass of the bunker,
Wrapped up.
saying hello. What a great guy,
Josh
him
Dahl
and
just said I'm
Dan
never
G
folding
from
top
the Michigan
pair
Mafia,
again.
all here at the lodge.
Judging from what
Jimmy
I've seen,
Bluffett, a
Josh Dahl does
great,
not
great
like to fold top
person.
pair or
We
bad
had
two
a small
pairs.
chat.
That turn call.
All the lodge people, man,
Basically
very
like he's
nice
playing
people.
Hold'em still almost. With slight adjustments.
He's king jack double.
I would love to have any of these players in my
Poker
pool.
Chat Pro, you're showing your age. I think me and you may be the only ones who remember who Marlon Perkins is on the Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom on Sunday nights. It was always fun to watch. But we're old.
I would
Sam
say
says, I want to fold.
the best player I've seen so far is Josh Dahl, the whale, and then the other Josh is probably number 2. And then maybe the doctor.
Do you play PLO, Slick?
I don't. I grew up on the game Big O, which is a variation of this game, high-low, 8 or better.
Dr. Mike should have folded.
And I
two.
played that pretty much before I even played Hold'em. So,
Swim should have folded.
but not so much PLO.
Javier
I like the
should have
high-low
folded.
aspect of the game.
Do you like
So I
that
would play
variation?
PLO 8 or better or Big O. But that's just me.
Josh
I played
should
in
have
a
folded
mixed game
that.
just because Jake Lama, my
Dr.
friend,
Mike
was in the
should've
games
folded.
and just sat down after the meetup game this week just to
Swim
chill with the
should've
guys a little
folded.
bit, mix it up, and just have some
Javier
fun and
should've
stuff.
folded.
And I'll tell you, here at the lodge, there's a mixed game 2 days a week. and you could technically create the game as you go. It's one of the funnest things I've ever seen. You could legit say, well, I want to play a game where 8 is a joker and 3 is a joker. Create your own game and play an orbit of that game, and they gotta play because everybody says it's your game.
I've seen them play where the third best hand wins the pot.
It's unbelievable.
I've seen them where if the river is a red card, it does not count until the river is a black card. So it's crazy.
Dr. Mike
This is why playing in a club like this here, it's a lot of fun. You come in, you sit in this game, and trust me, I had a meetup game. We had a lot of tables, a lot of people. It was an exhausting day for me. And I wanted to sit down and play one orbit just to have fun with them guys. And I couldn't tear myself off the table. I ended up playing like 3 hours. It's a lot of fun. I mean, you just sit down and play. Sometimes you just want to have fun. What an interesting game. What an interesting concept. It was a lot of fun. I very highly recommend anytime anybody comes in here, sit in these games with Jake and just play. The stakes are small. They're not that big.
Right. I've played with him before. It's
a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Yeah. Creating your own game as you go. You know, making the 3 clubs be aces or a set. Whatever you want. You just create a game and they all play it. A lot of fun.
We'll check.
So Josh bets with his 2 pair here. 2,200.
We have a real hand.
Into Dr. Mike. Dr. Mike has a flush draw here.
Oh, okay.
And some decent equity. He's going to call.
We're going to raise.
A jean jacket and
Yogi with the aces is going to lay him down.
And I mean, like, Cowboys are fine, but...
What's that?
Yeah, I would have folded aces.
No hard. And Josh is going to take this one down as long as he stays in with his 2 pair.
You know, just by default.
Yeah.
I definitely would not bet, but
That was so weird on camera. Like,
straight now possible.
You said this is your first. You played one. So
We're going to go at least 4 hours to the bond, probably a little bit longer tonight. So we started the game stream. Started at 1:30.
probably.
This guy might have me beat, but I think
to 5:30, 6 o'clock for sure.
Way different than PLO.
No 10.
So they say.
Another couple hours.
We lost one.
I can't stand it.
So you can still get down here for the main event. 5 p.m. is the next flight, the last flight. Day 2 will be tomorrow, and they'll whittle it all the way down to a final table, which they'll all come back on Monday, 1 p.m. We'll have it from start to finish right here on the live stream. If you like tournament poker and some big payouts, you'll want to tune in Monday.
Looking forward to seeing some of the local legends, a lot of people that came up and introduced themselves, to see if these are people that will make the final table. Be very interesting. I'm interested in watching this final table.
So Jimmy, you're driving up to Dallas.
Flying out.
Oh,
to
you're
Dallas.
flying. Okay.
Yeah, tomorrow morning we're leaving and fly out tomorrow.
Some of these guys are driving. We're gonna have to let them know. Ragnar makes a good point. On exit 353.
Slim should raise.
About 100 miles from right here.
Should have folded.
Sitting right here. It's called the check stop. And they make the greatest kolaches you'll ever put in your mouth. And,
what is a kolache?
Kolache is kind of like a Czechoslovakian pastry.
Okay, we have a real hand down here.
It's a fruit-filled. A lot of them are fruit-filled. Some are meat-filled pastries.
It's good
the
stuff.
greatest thing.
Good.
And it's a big Czechoslovakian culture. It's called West Texas, City, West. And it's right on the way to Dallas. You just pull off the highway, get them, and keep going.
Nice. I'll make sure, these guys know. Please let them know.
I like how you just fly into Dallas, What the heck?
It's a very short flight. It's just more convenient. We're going to spend the night with friends out here in Austin. And we fly in the morning. Make it 11:30. Game is afternoon game. We have plenty of time to get to the game. Looking forward to this game tomorrow. My girlfriend is a huge Cowboys fan. I've always liked the Cowboys.
If he calls,
don't
my
consider
guess is he
myself
has a big
massive
heart.
fan.
One big heart.
I love my girlfriend. I love the Cowboys, and life is good. I'm a Tom Brady fan. I know you guys don't like that a lot, but
Oh, I was born in Boston. I grew up, I'm a Patriots fan. I like the Patriots when they were horrible.
Garbage. Back
And
to
of course, Tom Brady
PLO
is
action.
a big, big part of my life. He's brought us a lot of happiness.
Cinnabon
here for
mentioned the
swim.
Eagles.
So Devo bets with, what was he on, nothing? Just bluffing, and Swim can't call.
I am originally Lebanese. I've been here for almost 30 years. Lived in Boston most of my life. Spent a bunch of time in Cincinnati. I've been in Vegas, in and out since 2008. I am currently a Las Vegas
Thank you
resident.
to my 2 viewers.
My primary
I
residence is in
appreciate the
Vegas.
support. Tell your friends. Cincy Joe breaking down the Cincinnati versus Texas showdown.
And you are a true ambassador
Josh
to the
Dahl in the
Lodge.
spotlight,
Wherever you
even
go,
though he's not at the table.
a lot like DQ.
Most
DQ
well-dressed
talks
person
the
at the
Lodge up a
table.
lot. You do the same in your travels, letting people know what we're all about, and we appreciate it so much. Your family here.
I appreciate you guys. I thank you guys. We have a lot of good things going on at the Lodge, and we're trying to grow the stream. A lot of different personalities will be here. We will be representing the Lodge in a something coming up here. We'll announce it very, very shortly.
Nice to
It'll
be
be
in a
coming up
lineup
soon.
like that.
All Lodge, I'd like everybody to come and experience the Lodge at least one time. I don't want to tell you how good the Lodge is. I want you to tell me after you come how good the Lodge is. Meet all the great personalities,
I want to go to
great
the Lodge.
faces.
I want
Slick
to
and
play in
Skull
this
Mike
live
are here
stream.
4 times a week.
I waste all
God
my
wonders
money.
the
All my
room all
winnings
the
I
time. He
spend.
walks around, just, if you
And I
need
go on
him,
the
if you need
downswing
a
and I don't have
dog
money
about the
saved
Quad
up
Deuce's
to
hand, take a video
stay on the downswing.
and tag me on the Instagram. I am going to send you a surprise. Something Lodge related. Let's needle dog a little bit and
guys like my
get
sign?
his juices
Oh.
flowing. He's fun. He laughs about it.
My Bengals
Dog
sign.
is a great guy.
Just got it today.
A lot of the managers here and everybody, they're like good people, man. We hang out with
Alright,
them
we
and
got a
stuff.
playable
Good
hand.
people. Good pool players. They always beat
King
me at
Jack
pool,
in
but
the big blind.
what am I going to do?
So Kyle's waiting for the action tracker to catch up. Gives us the flop. King 6, 7, couple of
450.
spades. We know Devo's in. Let's see who else is in. Dr. Mike.
He raises, min raises.
I can understand why international poker fans don't follow football. Football is an American game, but once you get into it, it becomes really interesting. It's a very interesting game.
So the 2 pair for Swim.
I'm gonna
It's amazing how often today we're getting
See
2
if he
pairs
wants to
winning
put his
hands or
whole
even
stack.
1 pair
raises.
winning hands in
Now
PLO.
we fold. That's
It's
it.
not usually the case.
These spots are fairly big for a game of this size. This game currently is playing a little bigger than 5-10 no limit. I'm watching the pots continuously, and every time I glance, there's a couple of $1,000 in every pot, pretty much.
Yep.
Josh is coming.
Cumulative winnings. Josh up over 10,000. The Whale up close to 10, 9,500. And Devo's up 1,900. Everyone else is losing.
Josh is
Dr. Mike's
definitely
losing
the second best.
a sandwich. He's losing $5. Yogi's throwing the party right now, down 97.35, along with Javier down 8,700. So there you go, folks. That's the story as of right now. The thing with PLO, it can change in an instant.
What's on the menu.
What is?
Oh, that sounds nice. Yeah.
Real good.
Uh-oh, I see a pink chip, and it's hand 40, so my friend, congratulations. It's already in Sam's stack.
All right, so you're going to be a witness,
Yes,
Boss and Jimmy. I'm going to take one off of Skull Mike. So you're my witness here.
Let me get the picture of the sandwich meter here. This gotta go on my Instagram story because
All right,
that's a
Yogi
legendary
raised
sandwich
with
meter.
the
right
hand
here.
he should have folded.
Look at the
Javier
sandwich
called
meter.
with the hand he should have folded. Dr. Mike called with a marginal hand. The call's not, he's +1.
There you go.
Hand's not horrible. Sam
Sandwich meter update.
All diamonds flop
hand
here.
she should have folded. And 7 the whale.
Nobody with a flush here.
Has not a very good hand, but it's fine.
A wrap for the whale.
Wrap is no good
5, 8,
on a
9.
3 diamond board. So
Any one of those cards gives him a straight. But he folds. Sam with the dry king of diamonds is going to take the pot down.
She likes to bluff. She's a bluffer.
She's won more hands. Sam has won more hands with the worst hand than anybody else on the table today.
Oh, by
Making
the way,
some good plays.
Nikki Weisswatch said hello, and she loved you.
Yeah?
Josh Dahl, where
A
your
lot of
black
waters
and
at the
orange
foot
shoes,
of
bro?
the whale.
Your Bengals hat.
You would imagine the whale needs a lot of water around him, but my goodness.
Loves the action. Shout out, Nikki.
Probably on
Shout out Nikki and Josh.
Nikki and Josh are getting a shout out from the Cincinnati guys. Nikki and Josh are legendary poker dealers at the Hard Rock Casino in Cincinnati, and they're friends with all the players. Very good people.
Jimmy Bluffett, if you don't get here to the lodge by the end of
Javier
September this
Chapeau.
month, I can no longer promise that I will keep your poster in the bunker.
Yogi should
I've
fold.
had this poster for you
Raises.
for a couple
Josh
months
should
now.
fold. He does.
Up to you,
Yogi
Jimmy Bluffett.
fold.
Do you want the poster?
Then C7 well. Sam should fold. Mike should fold. Swim should call.
Heads up, Swim and Yogi. Two Austin area players.
Got a much better hand than Yogi.
Tray 4-5. Couple of clubs. Poster of Will Ferrell in the movie Semi-Pro,
One takes a
the
shot.
basketball movie.
Mashed potatoes and green beans. It's all homemade. Real good.
And Yogi can't call.
That he was in.
Javier, are you golfing down here?
What's that?
Are you golfing down here?
We were going to, but so when the schedule switched, we were
Jackie Moon, that's right. Jackie Moon. Everybody love everybody.
Canked it. So we're gonna go to the instead.
I take you've never been to
I was really
I take you've never been to
intrigued with that. Because I was
I've
about to
actually
give a
been to
change. I was
Dallas
like,
Stadium, which is pretty cool.
Okay, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boston Jimmy, you're going to have fun in the stadium. Pretty impressive. I'm not a huge Cowboys fan, but the stadium is very impressive. One of the nicest stadiums you'll ever go into with a literally a 60-yard long video board, 60 yards in length, that's as crystal clear as your TV at home. And even the players on the field, the players will be looking up at the board.
I am actually looking forward to this stadium. I've seen a bunch of different things about it, and very much looking forward to this experience. It'll be nice. We have close to very, very nice seats. Don't care really much about the pre-game stuff. We're just gonna try and get there a little bit before the game.
Right.
But looking very much for this experience. I've been in a lot of football stadiums across the U.S., but I heard that this is the best.
I didn't know
So I'll try to make sure I'll go into the Rams stadium as well.
Yes, SoFi is a nice stadium.
shopping.
My wife went out there for a concert and said it was just very impressive.
So I have an event in the beginning October. I'm gonna be in LA, and you guys will hear about this. It's gonna be something very good happening soon here, and we will. I'll make sure I'll check out that stadium as well. I heard these two stadiums are like top notch.
Yeah.
A friend of my wife's went to college at Morehead State, and it was in Dry County.
They call it the Death Star. They call it Jerry World. They call it a couple other things,
I
but
really just want like a vodka
Wild
soda.
over here.
it's fun.
So you've been multiple times.
Yeah, the state high school football championships are at Jerry World each year, and I've been many times.
Nice.
So,
Very nice.
yeah, believe it or
Oh, yeah,
not,
no, I like actually.
the high school football championships one year, 54,000 people to see a high school football game
That's amazing.
in Texas. It's a
All
pretty big
starts
deal.
from there. All starts from that.
Whale should fold. He does
It's
not.
crazy how fast that became
Sam should
so
raise.
popular. Monster craze.
Yeah.
She does.
I mean, it was 5 minutes.
Sam with the aces here,
Dr. Mike
Single suited
does. Win
with the clubs, raises to 450.
What is it?
Yogi should fold.
It's a 325 hand. It's a 325 hand, not a 450. 25 sounds good.
And
Sam just take down another
Seven of the
pot.
Whales making rookie mistakes. He's calling with hands that he can't call a raise with. It's just blowing money. He's just lighting money on fire.
So everybody knows about the contest. I think by 4:30 you need to have your time stamped in Skull Mike's Instagram at Skull Mike Poker. All you need to do is comment on his post with the dollar amount.
Yeah.
You think at the end of this stream all of the Ohio players will equal. So
No, you don't.
Yeah.
But if you were just
Yeah,
for
no,
4
take
hours, like.
all
Pretty
the
crazy how-
4 guys in the Bengals gear add up their totals, positive or negative, get a number. Closest to that number will win one
Josh
of
is
3
playing pretty
things. Your
good
choice.
pre-flop. I saw him make one big mistake.
Cincinnati Bengals game on the 29th. Tickets to Austin FC playoff game to be determined, or $400 in cash. Your choice. All courtesy of the Whale, who's sitting here.
Swim 3 bets with King
Right there
7, 6,
in the middle of your
4,
picture in the Bengals jersey and the Nike cap. The
Dr.
Whale
Mike has to fold.
with that contest.
Call. 2 garbage hands going to the flop. I, on the other hand, have a good hand, but I only have 20 bigs. I'm just going to min-raise this one.
Couple diamonds. King, Queen, 9 flop. Diamond draw for Dr. Mike once again. He's got the straight now.
So we have middle pair, backdoor flush draw, backdoor straight draw.
Jack with a friend. Gives him Dr. Mike the straight. And he's going to take it down.
Now I'm going to bluff, represent an ace.
Love when fans talk about their teams. It's what makes life fun. It's the smack talk that goes along between your team and my team, and why your team is horrible and my team is great.
Oh, now we're super short.
It's part of the fun.
Big part of the culture, big part of having fun, you know, being part of society. Rooting for your team, regardless.
I was a little shocked. You from Boston, but you said you always cheer against the Red Sox.
Every single time I did.
That's sacrilege.
Every time I did that, yes. Every time I actually.
Because it's a Red Sox town.
Yeah, but back in the days when I was actually like loving the New England Patriots and rooting for them, and then off season the conversations are always about the Red Sox and stuff. I want my Tom Brady guy to be in every social media, everything. So I was always rooting against the Red Sox. Not a big Celtics fan. Not a big fan of the Red Sox, but overall, I love the Lakers. I was a big Kobe fan. I like his lifestyle, what he's done, the influence he's done to people. That's what I'm for. Yeah, all about the influence.
It's interesting about Boston. As good as the Patriots, Celtics, and Bruins are, it's you ask anybody, it's a Red Sox town. 559.
Definitely a Red Sox town.
Everybody should fold. Everybody has to fold. Mike should fold. Mike raised. I would.
Yes, Sonny Boy. This year they do.
So,
I agree.
Over here, we're gonna go all in with two.
Nikki's in the chat. Hello, Nikki. It was such a pleasure to meet you yesterday. Hope y'all have fun tomorrow.
Give me a 3. 3 for the win. No,
Swimmer's going to lay it down.
8. Oh, I'm drawing it.
Yes, Sonny Boy. Chowder is good. Chowder. They call it chowder. The ER is replaced with AH. Chowder.
Did you already have that address, or did you buy it?
Let's see if we can find another time.
There's the VPIPs today. You expect a little higher in
Look
PLO.
how many hands
Javier's
Wales playing. He's
a
playing
red hot
Josh
64%. Sam
53%.
and Josh at the bottom, 31%.
That's crazy. I play like 35%. That's like the best you can. I play as loose as I think you can profitably play. I play 35%. Josh is just not. He's a considers himself a pro PLO
No, I literally
player. He
only-
was a
I
pro,
own one
a
jersey.
good, according to other
And it's
people, a good
a
Florida
Redskins
pro for a
jersey.
long time. But he has a lot less pop and roll
Commanders.
Big RG3 fan though.
I was playing
So the
1-2 no
couple
limit,
years ago.
and then I moved to
RG3.
2-5 no limit, where I played with Josh, and then we started playing 5-5 half
Is he?
one
I don't
round
think
in Omaha,
he's
one
an
round in Hold'em.
announcer. He's
And then half of us went to only straight Hold'em, and I left then, and
Are
Josh
you-
went back
I'm
to
thinking of the old Florida State quarterback.
Hold'em because he wasn't doing that good in Omaha back then.
Yeah, James.
Jameis.
Oh, James
Sorry,
Winston.
my bad.
Recently in the
Queen
last
5 Trey.
year or two, he switched to PLO.
Oh, they're both.
But he's still
they're
got a
both
lot
great.
of
I like watching
Hold'em
both
rust
of them in college.
that he needs to learn how to shake
Flush
off.
draw
Playing
for
way
Dr.
too
Mike
many
once
games.
again. Seems
Yeah,
to
you
always
want
have a
to-
flush draw.
Yeah, the Jameis.
Okay, let's see if we can find another
But
turn.
James is a little younger than me, I think.
Nikki talking some smack now, wanting to count championship rings, because that's what matters. Drop the mic. Enough said. Straight now for Dr. Mike. Lock this
Alright,
one
we're
up.
tournament we're entering. It's like $450 for
Josh is
first
the one
right
gonna be
now,
the one
which
betting
I need
here.
that money. That would help me build my bankrolls. Because I got like only $70 or $75 left in my bankroll. Going down, I need to be going up, guys. Moving on up to the east side to a deluxe apartment. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Mike has the nuts, and he just raised, and Josh has nothing. Oh, he has a straight. He has the lower end of the straight. Josh should definitely fold. We'll see how good of a player Josh is right here.
I'll take
Being
2,000.
put to the test. Josh was just
Yeah.
telling me he can give me lessons.
2,000 as well.
If he calls here, he doesn't need to be giving anybody lessons.
Reloading.
He should be taking lessons from Play Money PLO players. 'Cause I know
Yogi and
Play Money
Javier
PLO
both going to get another 2,000 on the
players
table.
will He has no flush draw, no draw to a higher straight. So if his opponent has the nuts, which he does, he's basically drawing to a chop. No, he's drawing dead. Yeah, he's drawing dead.
Final call, James Steve for 1-2 to limit. Final call. Final call, Ronald H for 1-2 to limit. Final call.
Why are you thinking so long? This is an easy fold. Fold your hand. Especially against Dr. Mike. Dr. Mike's super tight.
Perth, Western Australia. How you doing, Paul Edwards?
Dr. Mike's only putting his money when he's either
raised it on up to 3,400. Josh is going to say, I was kidding. I was just kidding with my queen.
You don't have to think that much.
And my wheel. He had a wheel, but 6 high was better than the wheel.
Dr. Mike's not the guy that's going to be in there bluffing you off the head.
It's a weird hand.
Good.
I don't know. Maybe not.
Hey.
No good.
Hey.
Well, we'll know.
I've had two viewers watch my live.
Spade bone too.
I'm the one watching.
You what? I got spade bone.
Yes, Paul, we did start early today, and we're going to be starting early on Monday, 1 p.m. start time, for those loving the main event final table of the $1 million tournament. We've smashed the guarantee. The prize pool is way over $1 million right now. Right now, there's 384 runners in Flight 1F, and we've got one more flight at 5 p.m. Skull Mike is one of those 384 players today.
I would have been better off checking.
Alabama's up 14-0 and
But now I can't hear it.
Has the game even started yet? They just spotted him 14.
Okay, Yogi, let's see, who raised? Sam raised with
5 ways to a flop here. Skillet has $885 in it.
Definitely don't raise.
Starting off good
Slim
there.
should have folded.
King
Yogi
4 deuce.
should have folded. Devo should have called.
Yogi
and the whale should
with the
have
2 pair.
folded.
Thank you.
Sam bet with just 1 pair, not advisable in PLO. Swim calls with just a pair of kings and a backdoor spade flush draw.
Sure.
Yogi has 2 pair, top and bottom, he should fold that. Top and bottom pairs, no good in PLO. The only 2 pair on the flop at all worthwhile is top.
Yogi comes along, of course, with his
Yogi
2 pair.
calls. I guess he does have a backdoor
3
club
of
draw to go
the
with.
Texas players involved in this pot. Yogi, Sam, and Swim. There's a spade there.
Now Sam has top
So
2.
Swim
Now
now
she should go ahead and bet again.
Picks up some equity.
So she should not have bet on the flop, but now she can go ahead and bet on the turn.
And 2 pair for Sam. Everybody, Sam and Yogi with the King 10. And Swim with the flush draw. And a little gut shot straight.
Swim has just top pair, and he should have folded that. You don't want to be drawing to the second up flush.
He plays on the middle of it.
And Yogi should call.
Texas violence.
See what this river is. It's a deuce, so there's the boat for Yogi.
Yogi should check.
Gets there on the river. But here's
Sam should definitely check.
Sam. Those pink chips are 5,000
She
each.
loses
Yellow chips
any
1,000.
deuce. Or better.
Sam's made
She
some
definitely
bluffs
check.
earlier. She does have 2 pair here. She's going to put
It's a
some
bad
chips in
bet.
play.
She's going to get called by Yogi. That was a good check by Yogi. I would check
2,600.
Because you allow people to bluff like Sam used to do. I mean, Sam might think she's valued, but I don't know how to do it with her. She's been bluffing a lot, but she could be turning the two-pair into a bluff.
She's not going to be able to call this.
Like King full or 10 full. I mean, she bet flop, so she's really like representing King's full here. So it helps him go for King. If he had 2-10,
It does though. Interesting. And Yogi now, with the best hand, is wondering what the heck just happened. Am I even good here with my boat? Deuces over kings. He is.
How did Swim call it? That's such a bad call by Swim. Swim is horrible.
Swim's call may force a fold here. And give the pot to Sam.
Richard M. Richard M.
You still got a call, buddy.
Wow.
The way they've been playing on this table, you got a call. Now, if it was Mike that triple barreled, I would fold, but Sam triple barrel, I would call.
He does block a lot of the cards that would need to beat him. He has a king, he has a 10 in his hand. Pocket 10s, pocket king. He lays it down!
Not good if you're calling me.
Oh my God! The call by Swim got Sam the pot.
I shouldn't think, yeah. But you're bluffing, you kind of were.
And Yogi is beside himself.
It's like the only hand that made sense is King 10.
What a bet by
fold,
Sam, but the
Yogi. Bad
call
fold,
from
Yogi.
Swim was the key part of that hand, and I'm going to welcome in the man, the myth, the legend, Gator Wade, who's been here all week and has recently won a WPT event for close to $500,000. Gator Wade, what did you think about that hand?
That was a super interesting spot. I think, I don't really know.
I mean, do you think that Swim's call forced Yogi out? I mean,
well, I do. I mean, for sure. Because if Swim doesn't call, Yogi's for sure calling.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah, that was a very, very interesting hand there.
And I don't understand Swim's call because he had a person behind him, and all he's got is a king.
Mm-hmm. I think Swim was thinking that they shouldn't have a deuce very often, but you know. Yeah, this is PLO. This is the game I prefer. I enjoy looking at 4 cards instead of 2 cards.
You definitely like the action, Gator Wade. You are so fun to watch. Let's put that mic a little closer to you. Cinnabon is a real big fan of yours now. You got involved in Aces versus what, Queens handling?
Aces versus Queens, yeah. You got me on that one.
You'll be forever be remembered in his life as the biggest hand he's ever won.
Oh, he did say that was the biggest hand he's ever won? Oh.
Do you feel a little bit better? No.
Oh, much better. At least the money went to good hands. He can put his daughter in college even easier now. So.
Nikki says no one of the Team Ohio guys folds that hand. They could never. Interesting.
What's up, Bluffett? Jimmy Bluffett.
Yeah.
Eli. Yeah, I have my accent. Bubba Watson. I wish I was as good as golf as Bubba Watson was, or is.
Ace on the river. Sam will get there now with her aces and ducks. Sam's just a crusher today. She's won a couple hands. Well, really, most of the hands she's won, she has not had the best hand when she's made the bet.
Yeah, I know Sam personally, and she loves to get in there. She is not afraid of anything.
How much is in there on your stack?
She likes to compete, and she's a really good player. And good to see her playing.
Slick Rick, and now Gator Wade is Jimmy Bluffett. took a little break. We've had Doug Polk, Skull Mike.
Don't lie, she's
Jimmy
not a
Buffett,
really
and
good
Gatorade.
player.
You never know who'll stop in the bunker.
Everyone's pretty quiet over there.
Gatorade, how long are you here for? Corey?
Plan on going back to Arkansas Monday, and then I have an appointment on Tuesday for passport going to Santorini for my birthday, and then Wednesday I'll be flying out to the Poker Go for Poker Masters. This game has been really fun to watch so far.
You want to know who you beat heads up in Florida?
He was a. His name was Fred. Can't remember his last name. He used to be a regular at Foxwoods. I know that, and then now he lives in Tampa. And he was a really good player. Every time he got a big stack, he always put pressure on everybody. He maneuvered the stack really well. I just happened to, when we got heads up, I was just happened to flop top pair, had flushes, 2 pairs. I just happened to run extremely well.
Justin LaRoche is in the chat. Hello, Justin. He says, Gator is a gentleman at the table. I must say, you are fun to watch at the table. You put your chips in play, you give action, and subsequently, you get action.
I play a very high variant style. And actually, in tournaments, I'm not so much like that. The stacks are so much shorter, so I'm not able to maneuver as well post-flop. But I still definitely get in there.
The raise by swim. Javier should fold.
I guess they for sure they used to.
We got double suited kings here by swim. It's a very good hand pre-flop here.
You're on.
Yeah, I know, but I just drank.
Yeah. Sam should fold.
I can see Sam fold this out of
position. We'll see what they do.
Too much gappage.
Oh,
Rick, who's Texas playing today?
UTSA, University of Texas San Antonio.
Oh, they're good.
Very much improved.
Yes.
And I got freaking min-raised.
They had a really good season last year. And then I know they played Houston in their first game.
It's not going to be a cakewalk, as people are thinking. But I think Texas will come out with the W. Got our second string quarterback a little hobbled, so
yeah, it's
there if you want it.
May see a lot of Wildcat formation tonight.
Oh, is that they run? Texas San Antonio runs Wildcat?
No, Texas will ultimately because we got
I'm sorry,
a hobbled quarterback. But yeah,
we just got.
He's from Austin, hometown kid.
Yeah,
we've
got second string is from Austin and third string. Second string is from Lake Travis, which is a big high school here in Texas.
Is that where Drew Brees went? Or he got West?
Drew Brees went to Westlake.
That sucks.
Baker Mayfield went to Lake Travis. Garrett Wilson, who plays for the Jets now, went to Lake Travis. Let's see.
The quarterback that just left Texas.
Garrett Gilbert, who won a Super Bowl ring with the Patriots, went to Lake Travis. And so the Westlake is Drew Brees and Nick Foles and Sam Ellinger.
Yeah, Ellinger. That's what I was thinking of.
Yep.
And he is on a roster. He made a 53-man roster.
Yeah, the Colts.
Yeah.
All of those players within 6 miles of each other at 2 different high schools.
Texas football is on another level.
I was like, yes.
I was until he called.
So I heard that Lake Travis and Westlake are now the same.
Yeah, they've been in the same district for a while.
Oh, okay.
And they're playing next week. They call it the Battle of the Lakes.
Battle of the Lakes.
Seven the whales.
So it must be a pretty nice area out there on the west side.
Yes.
I would actually raise
a lot of rich folks.
Are both teams really good this year?
Yes.
Double.
Good.
Westlake has won the state title 3 years in a row. Hasn't lost in 3 years.
Got him.
You have to count last night too.
Yes.
You should just check.
Queen Jack on this board, and we got a boat for the whale.
Yeah.
Okay, I would have definitely bet that.
It seems Javier's been in the mix so far this game.
Well,
he's been fun to watch.
Second. I would have checked. Yeah, I would have checked if I was got the 7 to win. And now he benches. Javier calls. King. Oh no.
So now the better boat is Javier. As the Queens over Kings.
Wow.
We don't like Josh Dahl. 7 the whale needs to lose all his money.
Wow.
Javier knows if he's just calling, then he's always good here.
Lucky.
Yes, I have a radio show on Tuesday nights on Austin's #1 sports radio show. It's all about high school football, and I interviewed Jaden Greathouse from Westlake. He's the stud wide receiver, the next one in line that's probably going to be a big name that you'll hear about.
Sophomore?
He's a senior.
Oh, he's a senior, okay.
Jaden Greathouse. So,
Jack 980.
this kid has been started since he was a freshman and has never lost in high school.
That's impressive. That's so hard to do.
Only rings.
Wow. Good for him.
And to win 6A in Texas is like the best there is.
Because that's like Allen and...
Yes.
Not really. My ass kicked.
Kyler Murray went to Allen.
Yes, he did.
Their band has 800 kids in it. 800.
Let's see.
Crazy.
Turn around.
Anyways, back to poker. Gator Wade joining me for a while.
Rubbing it on that one.
Yeah. Didn't work. Did not work.
What exactly do you mean by that? Ajbadal?
What the rules on guess? Oh, we have a contest going on. Ajabidal, where you have to go to Skull Mike's Instagram at Skull Mike Poker before 4:30. So that's in the next 25 minutes, and you need to guess a total cumulative dollar amount of the winnings or losings between the people on the table wearing Bengals jerseys. So there's 4 of them. And that's what you need to do. So it'd be a dollar amount. If all of them win, it's going to be a positive number. If all of them lose, it's not going to be a positive number.
Okay,
so you
so
just
7 the whale
say,
makes a
I
bad
think
bet.
between the 4 of them, they're going to win $4,000, whatever it is. And you put your guess in at Skull Mike Poker on Instagram.
I didn't see how it played out, but I would.
We got to get more likes, folks, in order for the prize to be unleashed. Have to have a certain number of likes.
Gator, I'm sure. Did you have 100% of yourself in your big win? I did, Justin. I had 100% myself. I don't usually sell action to my tournaments. I did in the main event, WSOP main event in November.
Definitely check
but
here.
since then, I've had all of myself.
He's only getting called by something better against a player like Dr.
Cowboys cheerleaders could compete with the Cowboys.
You grew up in Arkansas. Are you a Cowboys fan?
Yeah, so majority of Arkansas is Cowboys. Baseball is Cardinals. And then NBA is just spread out.
What a good top set board.
Yeah, and I figure with
with
Jerry Jones going to Arkansas, Jimmy Johnson went to Arkansas, there's a little connection there.
Jack ate probably.
Yeah, I went to school with a lot of Jerry Jones' family at U of A. Yeah, so wondering when Jerry Jones is going to let the decisions be handed down to a general manager.
I don't know. They're saying Stephen Jones runs most of the decision now, but who knows? You know,
all right.
Honestly, I'm not a big Cowboys fan, but as I mentioned, in the last 25 years, they've won 4 playoff games, but the people keep spending $75 for parking. They'll keep going.
That stadium is so nice.
Oh, it's beautiful.
So when it first came out, I went there the very first year it was open, and I couldn't believe it.
Oh.
And now all the NFL teams are trying to outdo it.
Yeah. I think SoFi got there close.
Oh, yeah. I have not been in there yet.
But, yeah, no, it's a gem of a stadium.
Arkansas and A&M play
Watch
every year.
I'm live on YouTube right now. Yeah.
Oh, so we have the 200 on here. Nice.
You gotta log in or search Cincy Joe on YouTube.
I don't know if the 200. The stack depths are pretty short for 200.
PLO, you must play 2 and only 2 from your hand and the best 3 on the board to make your best hand.
I really like Sam's hand here. Ace, Jack, 7-4 double with a Jack, Ace, and Jack high suits.
Just spice it a little bit, whatever these things are.
Okay, well I gotta go because I'm doing this live stream.
5 all day?
Yeah.
600 total.
Oh, that's...
Alright, I will. Bye-bye.
Price is right.
Okay, Dr. Mike raised with a good hand.
Yeah, so Bengals, they're having a very important game Sunday.
Devo
they went, started off
raised with
losing
the
to the
hand
Steelers, and now they get a
I would have just called with the hand. It's good, but it's
Starting
not
off
like
0-2.
good enough to
I
prove
can't remember
it.
the numbers on making the playoffs starting at 0-2, but I know it's
Sam
not
should
good.
Not good.
Definitely fold. She has an ace in her hand, and she's facing a 3-bet. Over to my tournament table. There's a min raise, and I have king 10.
It's on Sam
Ace,
here.
queen, queen. I have a gut shot, but you don't want to draw to
Deciding
a
if
straight.
she wants to get
unpaired
involved. She
board,
is on the
so
button. She says
gonna be
yes.
folding
The
any
button
bet
is worth
here.
a little bit worrisome with Devo raising here, knowing he's probably never getting folds here, so his hand's probably going to be strong on average.
And Dr. Mike should have folded to the 3-bet too because he has an ace in his hand that's not.
Jerry Jones will be in the grave before he gives up control.
King 8-9, couple of clubs there. Club draw for Dr. Mike once again. And he's also got a little open ender there.
Wow, that's a good flop.
I would definitely bet if I was Dr. Mike.
Little combo draw is what it's all about.
Dr. Mike's actually might be. Dr. Mike might be the best player at the table. He's playing pretty good right now.
Devo's going to lay it down. Sam's going to lay it down.
It's $200 straddle hand.
We're going to go ahead and play a little spot on our title sponsor from Kung Fu Poker. One of the top new Texas Hold'em games is now available on the App Store. Download Kung Fu Poker
Dr.
for
Mike
free
might be
and
better
experience
than,
the excitement of the game against
Trevor
real live
Whale,
players.
Josh Dahl.
Simply log in and spin the
Faster
wheel to
than-
earn daily bonuses.
puts it
It's
in
that
when he has
easy. Join Lodge Live Championships
nuts
on Kung
are
Fu
really
Poker
good
and
draw.
compete against our own channel's followers.
I haven't
Download
seen
Kung
him
Fu Poker
give
from the
away
link in the
chips.
description below
Doing
and
stuff
use our
that
exclusive
should
code
give away
Lodge
chips
Live
with
to redeem
fun and
30,000 free chips today.
All right, back to our tournament table. We have pocket
I know,
sixes.
I was like, okay, just kidding. I
Thank you
realized what
to
was going
our
on.
title
That's why
sponsor,
I
Kung
put
Fu
my
Poker.
hand up so you could see I didn't have cards.
Justin LaRoche, how long is this damn Ohio dealer in the
Yeah,
box
just
bringing
pretty
that
good flop,
6'8" inch
other than
long arm
the
Texas
six.
country boy? That's funny. We do have some of the tallest dealers in the country. Taylor and Clayton and Lang.
We'll call one.
400?
The one is 6 on the turn, obviously. 6 on the turn. 6 on the turn.
Razorbacks are good this year. They are. Jimmy just got our top 10 ranking.
4 would have been fine.
We have Missouri State today.
Nothing's going wrong.
Favored by 25.5, so hopefully we don't come out flat.
I was hoping I was going to get a walk.
It basically is a walk.
You were hoping you were going to walk.
Sam limping with aces here.
All right,
on the
I
cutoff.
believe you have me beat.
There's only
This is
one
the
unranked
second
pot.
limp pot that we've had.
Well,
Sort of limped. Sort of limped.
Yeah.
Straddle too
You're
many.
still Annie.
Nobody call it limp.
Sam just called, and she should have definitely raised.
Javiero's is a shot.
Oh, wow, I have a big
6
hand.
ways to a flop.
Pocket
Already
kings.
close to 1,300 in the skillet.
3 times the big blind.
Trade 4 here. Trips for swim.
Duncan.
Does anybody have the
Great
5
flop,
club?
bro.
Oh, Davo has the 5
Queen
club.
high, not that connected. We got a diamond.
I guess Sam a straight
Yeah.
flush.
3/4
Still
pot.
Still
will.
wheel draw for Sam, but the 5 of clubs is in play already. Still with the flush draw.
Oh, no action. That sucks. Okay, we'll go back over here. We got
I
some
would expect
action.
Devo's
We
hand to be a little bit
got,
stronger here, betting into this new
Slim has
players.
3 of a kind. Devo has. What is. Devo bet. Sam has aces.
Queen of diamonds. So now a boat for swim. Really, the only thing that could help Sam is an ace. The case ace? Is that still in the deck?
Devo keeps firing. I guess he's trying to represent force flow.
A little $25 bet. Swim is going to have nothing of that.
Sam should
He
definitely
says
call
no.
only 25.
We're going to play for 3 bananas. Pot.
2675.
26.75.
27.
Devo says, I was kidding.
Swim bet pot, which is good. He knows he has the best hand now. He only bets 25. Sam should definitely fold.
Sam is dead to the
she's not
ace
getting the
of
right price to draw the 2
diamonds,
outs.
if it's still even available.
I mean, she has the club draw, but when there's this kind of action, you gotta think a flush is no good.
So if Swim has
she
a 3
essentially
here,
has
then
2 outs.
you're looking at
even
about 5 clubs
if
that can
her
help
2
you.
aces are still alive. Wow, she makes a call. Horrible
Ace from
play.
space?
Who told you guys that Sam was a good player? You should beat that man in the street.
No, but does.
Ooh, it gives her a 6-out straight.
A little straight there, but Swim with the boat.
Go for the blood.
Puts
I'm not
$5
rooting for
in there.
Sam anymore. She's too bad.
$5,000.
I don't support it.
Sam is going to readjust.
We think she's gonna call or not call here?
She's gonna call. She has a
Four
straight.
pairs,
She just called with nothing. She's gonna call.
What do you think, Rick? 1, she's gonna call. 2, she's gonna fold. What about you, Chat?
Yeah, Chat. As Sam is in the blender, 1 if she calls,
She's
2
gonna
if she
call.
folds.
She's terrible.
I'm going to put my answer in here.
She has a straight. She can't
I'm
fold.
going to put my answer. I think she's going to find the fold. She's played a lot with Swim.
Pretty close. I got like 15 or so. I'm about 13.
She's gonna call. She's gonna call.
Justin says fold easy.
It should be an easy fold for anybody that's not terrible.
You've been on the felt. Justin, you know it ain't easy.
Ace of clubs.
Makes the call.
Yeah. Ace, ace, deuce, 6.
Ace what?
Deuce 6.
But ace deuce of clubs.
Thank you for my viewer. I don't know if it's my beautiful girlfriend or someone else, but
Well, the 20
That was a good call by.
It really fucked with my head. Like,
He said you had ace,
like,
ace,
it
6
makes
deuce,
you
ace 2
it makes
clubs.
me
I
raise
really
way
called her
lighter.
here.
Something not there.
I'm raising way lighter there.
And then I ended up making a wheel 6 on the river, and I'm just like, well, I don't want to be in here, but I did call that 26, and I made a hand.
Swim now in the positive
But I hate
category.
giving you chips of all people.
I don't think you'll miss it.
like literally, like I felt really dumb about it, but I was like, if I called 2600 believing you weren't cool, then.
Interesting thought process for Sam. Yoga throwing the party right now, down 13,000.
Well, I've never had that happen. Yeah.
It wasn't an accident, right? You're 25 bet?
No.
I love the bet. It's so like out there. It's like
After losing that big hand, and Sam's only down 1,000, so she must have been up pretty big for that hand.
You get a lot of information that way in a hurry. 100.
Heavily meditated.
No, I was so annoyed with that.
I don't know if that
bet.
statement is true because
like,
Sam is a hell of a PLO
I almost
player.
timed out with
When to take
ace
advantage
king,
of.
so I had to limp in just to prevent from
yeah,
timing
it's
out.
for me to like go for it.
Please raise. Please raise. Please raise. Thank
Wow.
you.
Pretty impressive.
Heavily meditate. There's more to it than just seeing the cards.
About 350.
Swim and Sam have a lot of history. They're both from Austin. They play a lot together. Very nice hand there by Swim.
Yeah, easy game.
Easy game. Just get that.
He played that extremely well.
You didn't want to see the flop.
Justin says
No, I didn't.
the pet peeve of his, every time they make a call, they have to justify why they made the call if it was wrong. Isn't that kind
horrible
of part
flop.
of the game? Don't we just expect that?
I know.
I think.
There we go.
She paid for
very
her,
glad we
her
did.
There we
speech.
go. There we go.
Give
There
her
we
a
go.
chance
There
to
we
say
go.
something.
No doubt in my mind.
Three
That I could
quarters.
get
She's
away
just
with.
been
Yeah. Yeah, and then Josh smashes me.
Raise.
Mine would be more likely
We'll
like
just call.
king and then 2 diamonds.
Caitlin, you playing right now in the main?
Gonna also bring in the conversation
Chop. I guess
the
it's
Pied
both
Piper of
losing.
poker, Boston Jimmy.
Guys,
Okay,
I've
we
been
will
watching.
raise this
You
one.
guys are doing a great job. Very tough spot for Sam here. Nothing he can do about it.
Oh, we got pink on the table.
Anybody else thinks otherwise? We have a stream. PLO is being played every day. We welcome you in the table. Let's play.
We have middle pair, backdoor straight draw. We'll call. Now we have
He couldn't make it.
an 8 and an open-ended straight
Having
draw.
some fun, PLO. Enjoying it. We've got 439 in the live chat today. We'll be back on Monday, 1 o'clock.
Now we have
Who will be on that final table of the $1 million guarantee, which is way over $1 million right now?
Give me the
Hopefully
money!
Give
me the money!
A story. Gatorweight comes straight from Florida.
Damn, I'm trying to win!
Winning close to $500,000 in the WPT event, and
Okay,
then it just
we got...
beats the Lodge main event.
Oh, Dr. Mike.
Slick, we know 2 people will not be on this table. It's gonna be me and you.
And
You don't have to be so brutally honest all the time, Ross and Jimmy. Yes, I will not be.
Slick, if we don't play it, we will never make it.
Right.
Not even the nuts.
You and I, my friend, enjoy good sandwiches
horrible.
and cash poker.
Cash game.
Is horrible.
We're not talented for the poker
Bet again.
and tournament stuff.
It takes a special person to be a good tournament player, that's for sure.
I just don't like pain. I'm not a
should've
pain
potted
kind
it,
of guy.
Dr.
These
Mike.
guys, I
Come
don't know how
on.
they even do it. It's tough.
A lot of patience.
Must
Josh
be nice
is
to
gonna
have
call
a
again
Jack
'cause he's
9-9, and the flop comes Jack high.
Josh Dahl is
Set
horrible.
for Dr. Mike.
Josh Dahl is horrible.
Open ender for the whale.
Josh Dahl is horrible.
Does not come,
Josh
so
Dahl is
the
horrible.
set is there.
A really bad river.
Let's see if he turns us into a bluff.
Timothy, I won the sandwich bet because
only
the
out.
$5,000 chip was
He bets,
taken out
what,
about
2,000?
15 hands ago. Hand number 40, I believe.
Wow, this is a really, really, really good bet here by the well. It's really hard for him.
Oh, Dr. Mike snaps him
Dr. Mike
off.
just happened to have a really good hand here, but I love the
You
bet.
suck, Josh.
The well. He played that.
Unfortunately.
All right, we got pocket jacks on the button.
How often do you two play against each other?
Justin wants to know when I can play your
I got
stack
that
again,
vibe.
Boss Jimmy. The sample size was too small. Hey, one stream I won you money. The other stream I lost you. I don't care how much either one. I'm 1-1.
You're definitely correct. It means nothing. You're 1-1. In 3 weeks we're gonna have another weekend of streams. We're planning on it here, and I will offer him the same opportunity. One of the games is gonna be actually a wild big game, and I would love for him to come and even play 3 hands if he can't do the whole order.
I mean,
It's funny.
Usually it's kind of
People still tell me, how could you fold that ace jack there? But
I didn't know.
it's tough when you're playing with somebody else's money. Did you hear about that?
What's that?
Boss Jimmy let me play an orbit on his stack one stream.
Oh my
And I got
goodness.
dealt ace jack 4 times in 8 hands. And I lost him a bunch of money. I mean, a few $1,000s.
I was actually up on the in the game. It was I can't think it was like a medium to smallish game kind of thing. Maybe it was 5-10 or 25. I don't remember what the game was. But I had 20K stack. I was up money a little bit, 4,000 or something. And the thing was for Slick Rick to come out and play my stack for one full orbit, and he just got tortured because he had every possible opening hand, every ace jack in the deck, every ace queen in the deck. He had suited connect, 7-8 suited or something,
Jeez,
and then he got involved in a spot. Yeah, and then he started putting the $400 saddle. Which got him all messed up because he's like, it's 400 and I have ace jack, so what do I do here? At one point, I think he 3-bets to 2K,
Right.
and Cinnabon had declared pre-hand that he was going to move in no matter what.
Right.
He had 6K or 8K, something like that. And then I forgot what the numbers were. But he 3-bets to 2K from the small blind, and Cinnabon jams from the big blind for 8K, let's just say 8K or 7K. Slick had put in 2K already, and it folded back to him, and they started talking. And Cinnabon was very fair, and Slick showed his hand. He said like he's got ace jack of diamonds, I believe. Yeah. And Cinnabon said, "You're not losing right now. You're not losing, but Slick sat in the end. I was commentating about the whole thing, and I'm looking through the window, and he's like, "Oh, I seen the pain on his face." He wants me to come out and help him out, and he's like, "I feel bad, man. It's not my money. I just don't want to do this or whatever." And then he mocked his hand. It's an instant call.
Yeah,
instant call. It's just like
he said he was going all in blind. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an instant call, like snap call, all in call, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever you have, man. Don't matter. But I feel bad, and all the chat and everybody was torturing Slick about that event. Yeah. They actually have an actual shirt made that he's torching my money with the, his face one and everything. Cinnabon made a whole beautiful shirt for that.
They make like a little
It was
purse
fun.
for it. Like,
I'd still stand by. Had I not hit a gut shot in the first hand of the orbit, I would have been up 5,000 and smooth sailing from there. So
And he's a good man. We were playing, so I told him, "You play my stack, you keep 100% of the profit." And he's like, "No, I'm not doing that." He said, "I am gonna give 80% to the chat." Slick Rick is a chat legend, man. He's just
nice.
He's the man of the people. He's a chat legend.
So nice.
So what a great guy. I was rooting so hard for him, but it's all good, no big deal. We end up off the stream, we made all that money back. We're laughing. We played a side game, and everything was good. It's all, fun and games, man. No big deal.
I needed Slick to come substitute in for me yesterday, so I didn't lose so much.
So heavily meditated. We actually have a footage. I was just in conversations with Dog. There'll be actually a full video on Dog's channel coming out about the Jack versus the Deuce hand. Look out in the next week or so. The production team is actually in the process of working on that hand as we speak. Dog is going to make a video about that hand, and it'll be posted on YouTube with all the details and all the different footage that we got. It's going to be an interesting one. This one is going to be probably be one of the best, most watched videos for a while. It'll be a good one. It's coming up. Look out for it in the next week or so.
I was at the table during that hand. I won't go into detail on everything that happened, but just say that Doug did not go all in on the river. He just called.
What a legend.
I couldn't believe that.
Dr. Mike bet with top 2 pair. But I would have waited.
It's an incredible hand.
Doc Polk is correct, yes.
If you missed it, Jimmy had pocket deuces. Flop comes Jack.
Well,
10-10.
let's put it this way. Doc Polk had pocket jacks on Jack 10-10.
Right.
And I had pocket deuces, and Doc Polk lost the hand. That's pretty much what happened.
That's all you need to say.
Yeah, I was very, very, very much of a dog on the flop, and the details will come out in the video here. You get to watch it. You get to watch footage that's unseen. Nobody has seen this footage yet, but it'll be coming up on the Doc Polk channel here in the next week or so. We're working on the footage, and he's gonna do a breakdown for that hand.
Straight for Devo here.
He would have made
take
more.
it down.
If
Yeah,
he bet turn, he might have got a.
And it literally happened 10 minutes after the stream ended. I wish to God we would have been able to get that on the stream.
Well, we have a footage of it now, so we're it's almost like it happened on the stream. Same thing. The Lodge will have it. Dog will have it. It's a very interesting spot.
Justin says, Boston Jimmy, I played poker a long time and loved when you let that guy pull his 5 of spades, 8 of spades out of the muck and run it for 4K. One of the coolest things.
This just happened last Wednesday. It's on the Lodge channel if you want to go back and watch it. Lost that hand, unfortunately, but he flopped me dead, my friend Jake. And lots of fun as well. Was one of them hands. You guys, we always make it interesting on these streams. Appreciate everybody tuning in, watching, liking. We can bring you that stuff if you keep watching and liking the live and subscribing to the channel. We try and do the best we can to entertain you. It's an entertainment show.
1100.
And if anybody in the chat is in the Austin area or comes to the Austin area, I'm not from here, but I love to come here because of Lodge. It's one of the main reasons. And definitely the best place to play here in Austin. Tons of action. The 1-3 plays like a 5-10.
Talk about, and I'll ask you this question, and maybe we can answer it during the break here between hands, but I want to throw this out there. I want you both, as poker players who play all around the world, talk about the difference of a no-rake and an hourly cash payment of $10 and what that means to a poker player as we see 3 5s hit the board.
Has one big club.
So the time rate, if you're a low stakes grinder, the rate in say Vegas, it's gonna be extremely hard to beat. You're gonna have to win like 10 big blinds per 100, which is gonna be extremely hard to do. And I mean, you're going to be a crusher to beat the game at a rate to where you're going to be able to make a living.
Oh, wow.
And so with the time rate here, it's $10 an hour. Is it $10 an hour
Yes.
to 1-3? So it's
$10.
$10 an hour to 1-3. So if you win, let's say if you win 2 hands
50 bigs,
in Vegas, they're going to take
250.
up to $5 out of the pot, along with the bad beat, which is $1 or $2. So it could be they can be taken up to 7. Then you have to tip the dealer 8, or I'm sorry, tip the dealer 1. That's 8 right there. So if you win, let's say 4 hands on average an hour at a 9-handed table, which would be on average, so about 30 hands an hour, you're looking at on average, $25 an hour in rate, at least usually. So you're looking at about a 33% rate decrease playing here, which is you're just going to see a massive difference in the long run.
Not to mention that no money comes off the table ever, which is huge because the stacks just keep growing.
I didn't. That's a very good point, right?
So in low stakes poker, it's very, very hard for players to win long term, especially if you're a recreational poker player, but you like to play 20 hours a week or so. If you play a lot of pots, if you play more than 2 pots an hour, which is almost like you're in the blinds, you're gonna play more than 2 pots. You're gonna be at a massive advantage. Money staying on the table. There's a lot of action. Games are always here. We actually have some of the best dealers in the country, like top at the top in here. If you watch this PLO game, you see it's very rare that the players are asking how big is the pot and stuff like this, because the dealers are trained to actually break down the pots, and so you could see what it is. The PLO and the double board PLO bomb pots and stuff, it's a common, very common game at the lodge and in Texas in general, but the lodge here, the dealers know what they're doing. That being a good dealer speeds up the game. You get to play more hands, pay less rake. It's a very safe place. There's a lot of action out here, a lot coming up. It's a great place to be, really. It's the nuts, how they say, the lodge is the nuts.
Interesting that Sam, 3 aces in Omaha, not good. You don't want to have trips in your hand pretty much ever. That takes your outs away, but she's coming along because they are in fact aces, and she does have a suit there.
It's still the best hand.
Clubs.
It's still overall the best hand pre-flop, but you really want this to be heads up.
Continental breakfast at my hotel, and I had this big ass waffle.
No, I had.
Crashing
Yeah.
I probably would have played today.
So I like a check here by Sam. The sport
Prepare for
texture.
Yogi.
Playing poker all night. Wake up at weird hours.
I think. Expect Sam to snap fold this.
It's usually pretty rare for me to get
Trying to
like
work.
back-to-back days.
What's that?
It's hard. Like it's very
I would like it if you had the 7 was one of your suits. It's probably a better ace, ace, ace with one of your suits. At least you have something to look forward to in case you break with the aces. It would be a much better hand to follow along with. But the way it's played, there's no big deal. It is what it is. Sometimes, you see something when you're playing a poker game. You are seeing things that commentators, people from the outside, they actually not seeing. Some people are tilted. Some people are playing more hands.
Absolutely.
So, not everything that's done is textbook. That's what makes the game of poker a fun game to play, because anybody can play, anybody can bring in their own style. In some spots, I've seen it and I said, that's a raise. And somebody else said, what are you talking about? That's an instant fold. Well, I think it's a raise. At the end of the day, it's a game that we play. It's not a chess game. In a chess game, there's 1 or 2 moves at best in every spot. Most likely 1 move. That one makes poker a very comfortable, easy game for everyone to play. In some spots, I would raise, and my friend Gator here would send it in, which he's famous at doing. He'll just send it in. I love him for doing that. Puts a lot of pressure. I've played a bunch of very high-stakes poker games with Gator. I'll tell you, as you guys see yesterday, I had the lowest VPIP. One of the main factor, I had a very low VPIP because my friend Gator is to my left and 2 spots to my left, and he would put me in a very, very tough spots. It's not easy to play versus somebody that understands the game and can put you in tough spots. You have to shut it down.
And the whale should fold. He's reaching for chips like a
the way the lineup was yesterday, Boston's strategy was extremely smart. He had Doug Pope to his left. He knows that he can't open very many hands with Doug to his left, so playing the top strategy they did it would be profitable for him in long run with lineups like that.
Way overvalued in PLO.
And which is why his VPIP was so low.
Yeah, Doug was to my left. We had a short stack, Jake. He loves to have fun. He loves to play the short stack. He's the short stack llama. We started straddling, which shrinks the stack by half, and I had Gator behind him. It's a tough spot. It was a good game, great lineup, you know. I'd like to play these type of games continuously. I just like, if you go back on all my streams, I've mostly lost money in games where I actually announced it before the game started. I've lost games most of the times when Doug was to my left because he makes it tough. He's best in the world, you know. He's one of the best in the world, and nothing but much respect to Doug Polk and his game, you know. It makes it very tough.
Javier with the nut flush here.
Ace 2, 3, 4.
And want to welcome Frank into the box. We wave goodbye to Kyle. Frank, the Russell Wilson look-alike doppelganger from Canada, one of the best dealers. We had a dealer contest last December, the Dealer Olympics, and Frank ended up winning the Dealer Olympics for the Lodge, which...
What is the Dealer Olympics?
We had 7 different events for the dealers. Shuffling, we had chip stacking, we had chip counting. It was a fun little Dealer Olympics. We have it on stream. It's in the archives.
That's awesome.
And the dealers loved it.
Believe it or not, in this meetup game, I was going to do a chip stacking event to give away a free main seat. I thought it would be a fun one. On the next one, we'll do it. We just end up not doing it because the place is absolutely mobbed, like so busy, and I felt it would get out of hand. So we canceled it last minute. It was planned, and we're going to do that. But and the next time, when it's a little bit more, you know, convenient, or when we expand a little bit here, we can do something like this. We're going to do a chip stacking event. So get this chip stacking skills on the way here because it'll be for a you know, main seat event.
Nice.
This has been an extremely entertaining PLO game to watch. Hopefully we can get some more likes and get a little bit of overtime so we can watch a little bit more.
Josh hit 2 pairs, but you see that Yogi has the flush draw.
Stacks are starting to get deep here. I lost a sandwich bet to Slick because we bet on beforehand 46 if anybody will have a bubble gum, and Sam had it at hand 41. I was 5 hands out.
Yeah.
I almost wanted to cheat and go out and tell them I don't want to lose a sandwich to Slick, but sometimes losing to Slick, you know.
It ain't the worst thing in the world.
He's the greatest man ever. I mean, I'd like to lose to Slick. No problem. I want to lose to Slick.
Javier has a very interesting check raising hand here.
So he plays with King 6.
But his stack depth... Oh, no, I'm sorry. I didn't see his stack depth. He definitely can't check raise.
Oh, no, he has 2 pairs. He has top 2. Or they both have.
How do you feel, Gator, about PLO games being 6-handed instead of being 8-handed?
That's 2,000.
8-handed. Yeah, I just think 6-handed PLO is what it needs to be.
It's the nuts, right?
8-handed PLO just you have to play so tight. I mean, so many. I mean, it's just like you have Ace Jack 10 8. Or let's say you have Ace Jack 10 9 under the gun. You can't play that 8-handed.
I just feel 6-handed PLO high stakes is a lot of fun.
So much fun.
It's a lot of fun. We play all the time now. We $100 man double board PLO ball pots consistently at either in Vegas. I'm not gonna name places, but it's a lot of fun. It's a game of skill. It took me a while. I lost a bunch before I actually stopped making money. It is currently my favorite game. If I had to pick a game, in Las Vegas, I favorite little over no limit hold'em. Not at the lodge. At the lodge, I always favor no limit. It's a lot of fun. Players can play, but you know, players when they put $100 pre-flop in a pot at $600 in, it makes it a lot more interesting. It makes it a kind of game that you actually want to play and get the chips in. There's a lot of skill involved in the game.
Yes, so much. I agree. And I think if Vegas is, a lot of people think going to Vegas is really good for hold'em. If I'm going to Vegas, I'm playing primarily PLO. The PLO games are much better. The hold'em games, on average, when I'm out there, pretty tough.
So this is a better, much
The
better.
no limit
board for
games are tough in outside of the series. If you play the stakes that you and I play, they're not the easiest games to go through. Plus, the games don't go as often as we want them to with the players that we want to play with. That's why it's always good to come to a place like Austin or play in places outside of Vegas in times where the series is not going on, especially if you follow some action like you do, Gator. I know you follow some of the action, WPT and stuff like this. It could be very profitable. There's a lot to be made. I've been playing poker for years. I've been traveling. I travel a lot. I kind of gave up on the lifestyle on the road kind of thing. It can get hectic living off of a suitcase, always in hotel rooms. I like to have my own bed. I like to relax. And I have my girlfriend. I love her. I want to spend some time. I just want to do my thing. So it becomes on what you're looking for in life. Are you still looking to put in 80 hours a week in poker? I'm not. I like to play a little bit, but I'm not into putting that many hours.
I remember when I was playing the WSOP in October, the main event was coming up, and I had a really bad cash game session. The day before the main event, I was going to play day one, and you're talking about how you want to sleep in your own bed, so I flew all the way back to Arkansas, and you have to fly to Dallas, then to Little Rock. But I went all the way back home just to sleep in my bed for one night.
That's awesome. Wow. What a story. That's awesome. So it's a question that I've always wondered. I've chit-chatted with a lot of players that play. Do you feel it affects you when you play tournaments and then you switch it right away, you get knocked out of a tournament, go sit down on a high-stakes cash game? Do you feel that you're playing a different game and it actually mentally has a toll on you when you're playing like a B- kind of game? Well, you could be playing A+, had you stuck to one style, either tournament or cash?
So this, for me personally, this is speaking for myself, I'm more of a, I wear my emotions on my sleeve, so I try to do my best if I bust out a tournament and have a bad beat to try not to jump in the cash game, and it's pretty easy for me not to. I think the best thing for me to do, of course, is not to play when I bust out tournaments, and that's what I do.
It seems like this is the common, among the good players, it seems like it's the common thing to do, is to stay away and avoid kind of playing after having a bad run in a tournament, or like making a day 2 or day 3 and just getting knocked out. I find that the players actually get knocked out a couple notches. An A+ player overall could play a B- game. I've witnessed it happen several times this week when a good player that cashes a lot of tournaments and play good cash, if they're only stuck to cash, get a bad beat or something and come in and sit in the cash games, it feels like it's a massive leak in their game.
Double straddle here from Sam. Good stuff from talking with Boston Jimmy and Gator Wade.
Well, real quick, how do you feel? How do you feel for you personally? Because since you're not as emotional as most, how do you feel when, if you had a super bad beat in a tournament and there's a really good cash game going on?
So I've never gotten involved in tournaments. This is the only year I dabbled a tiny little bit, because I do have a coach. I do have somebody that helped me through these channels, and I was very much asked to play tournaments because they feel I could make an impact, especially somebody from trying to grow in the industry and do things. So I dabbled a little bit in the WSOP. My hand and mob has under $5,000 on it because I don't play them. You're not going to see me playing any tournaments. I've never had played tournaments. I started my life playing poker back in the days in New Hampshire in 2006 and 7 and 8, but that was very tiny, small charity tournament kind of things, and I learned the cash game, studied the cash game, and I spent all my time playing cash. I've played small for a long time, then I started moving up in stakes. Up until last 5 years I've been playing massive, and I just don't have that problem. I see the problem among friends. I've been involved a lot in backing deals, and one of my main things in the backing deals was to not get players that would play both. If I'm going to get involved in a backing deal, it's going to be, if you're a tournament player, I'll back that, or if you're a cash player, I'll get involved in that. But once you mix it up, I feel it's just going to knock your game out, and it's not a good business investment for me to do that.
Wow, the V-pips in this 8-handed game is amazing.
Yeah.
Super action game here.
So I want to ask you a question, Gator Wade. if you could give, and I may be putting you on the spot as we see another double straddle here from Dr. Mike to 100. If you could give a tournament player one piece of advice that he could go out today and use in a tournament that he's going to play in, he or she is going to play in, what would be a good piece of advice from the WPT Tournament Winner that you could give folks?
Sam,
and if I'm putting you on the spot, you can tell me that.
No, you're not. Let me think. Let's see. A very good. I mean, this is obviously obvious, but a very good night rest the night before, because you're going to play more likely on day one. You're looking at 12 hours of play, unless you're planning on jumping in late. But if you're jumping in a tournament that you feel like you have an edge in, you're losing a ton of equity jumping in late. So you really need to obviously get a good night's rest. But I would say.
Back to a straight draw.
Number one advice.
Queen hits. If I'm putting you on the spot, I understand that. You weren't prepared for that, but I always like to ask
Dr. Mike's gonna bet with just the
something we could take to the table today and work on that could help our games.
I would say do not be overly aggressive if you do not have the right chip stack. I would say most times I feel. Well, let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah, take your time.
Just my story of the WPT. I was actually chip player going to day 3, and you're supposed to be aggressive with the big stack. And I know if I'm aggressive, that I'm going to personally, I'm going to put too much chips in the pot, and I don't want to conserve my chips, and that's not how you're supposed to play. But me personally, I knew that there's going to be. Knowing how much I like to bluff, I just wanted to be conservative and really. One of the pros at the table said, "You've played the tightest I've ever seen a big stack play," and I just wanted to make sure that I didn't. A lot of times I build a chip stack up and I run well because I'm super aggressive. And on day 2, I just get in spots to where I bluff it all off, and then with 2 or 3 tables left.
Right.
Olympic shooting event.
I can see that.
What? Like the shooting events, they screen them for.
Dr. Mike should have folded.
Cinnabon, it wasn't that tough of a question. Explain your plan for peace in 10 words or less. I mean, come on.
I'm so bad at answering questions.
I mean, it was like, I always, if you're in with greatness, I want to get a little information as we see Sam hits a set of jacks here.
He should check.
Flush for Javier. Interesting flop here.
Javier should definitely check.
Let's see the price Sam will get for Javier's stack size here.
Sam should call.
So she's going to have.
Good job, girl. You call.
Let's see her. She has 32% equity here.
Both the other players should fold. Sam
there's the boat for Sam. It's over. Javier just doesn't know it yet.
I don't expect Javier to call here if Sam leads here.
Cinnabon. You're the guy who had a big pot against him. I'm just asking him a question.
She should never have the naked ace of hearts here with Javier's stack size. But, he does call. Okay.
That's it?
Jack's full. One of my challenges in tournaments is because it takes so much patience, I tend to lose concentration, and all it takes is one hand, Played the seniors event for 12 hours. It's a lot.
I think sometimes online.
You try to push it too much.
I would fold top set online.
On to the next hand.
With the pressure
in the bunker, Boston Jimmy, Gator Wade, along with Slick Rick. Skull Mike is on the felt playing.
I don't know.
Right now there's 433
Chris Sims in
runners.
the chat. Chris Sims is a Cincinnati legend.
Give me a rack.
She's
Give me a
advertising
rack.
for her agent very
Give me
well.
a fucking rack.
Just kidding.
Her agent smiling.
Okay, I didn't believe
like
myself
college
either.
or
I'm always
whatever.
chasing.
We'll let you and Yogi play heads up.
No, Yogi's one of the only people I've ever played against, and I don't want to play him heads up.
Y'all played heads up.
I mean, I haven't played you in like 5 or 6 years, right?
Just heads up, or?
Never heads up.
Oh, yeah, I was like, I don't remember that. I remember that team heads up. Maybe
I've noticed something at the lodge. I actually haven't seen it before. These water bottles have the little flip on them that you open it up. It's like one of the. I've never seen this before. I just seen Josh open it to drink from the water bottle. I was like, wait a minute, what a great idea that is.
Trips for Javier here.
I guess I haven't seen that.
Flush draw for Swim and a straight draw for Dr. Mike. Something for everyone here.
Right?
Yogi's too good.
I played a lot of heads up with Real Bro, playing like 100, 200 limit.
Did you really?
Stud high low or something on his little app. That's the only time. Both of us having no idea what we were doing.
That's amazing. That sounds right.
I played PLO a couple days ago. Yogi, he was an extremely good player. Played extremely well.
No, I keep getting explained it, but like I've never actually.
Babe, come here.
Understand.
Yeah, I would have stopped.
If they spread it here, I would.
Hey.
I'd probably fly down.
We do spread it.
You will? Yeah. Oh yeah. It's just a weird.
Frank knows about
We've been on for a little over 3 hours and 20 minutes.
Great check on the turn.
Appreciate everybody joining us.
It's good to see Sam holding her ground here, being the female at the table. PLO.
Oh, I'm holding your hand. Well, can you give me your cards so I can do that?
No, she's in the worst position to call. Not her.
You shouldn't let me just jump in there. And I don't really understand.
I know. You should let me in too.
Yeah. You want people out of position.
We welcome back the man, the one and only Skull back in the booth.
What's up, guys? Tournament is over.
You're not gonna make a final table?
Not today. Not today. Don't have the stamina. Missed my flush draw. Pulled the trigger. I still called. It's all right.
Story of my life. It's always a flush, right?
What's the like total at? Where are we at? Does anybody know?
Did you ask yourself in the mirror, what would Gator not do and do that decision?
No, I do. What would Gator actually do?
Okay, let's see.
Trips for the whale. So the whale's still running hot, or is Swim killing it with sitting on 29,000?
You only had 2 outs.
Whale with the check mark. Small pot.
An 8 or a full house.
Only in Texas, a $2,000 pot is a small pot. I love it. Only in Texas.
Yeah.
Most games, a $2,000 pot is like the whole casino's watching.
It wasn't, right? No.
Only 242 likes, people. We need to get on our horse.
I expect Swim to call here.
Did you? You didn't play, did you?
Swim should definitely fold.
Everything breaks out.
Fold, Swim. Fold. I know you saw.
Wow, great fold.
Good fold,
Very
Swim.
good PLO.
Wow, extremely good fold.
I didn't have a seed, or I don't usually.
All right.
Much high low.
Hey, baby.
Either, but I would have played maybe.
Big O pretty popular here? Not really.
What, high low?
San Antonio it is.
Or
Dallas.
High low.
Dallas probably.
Most of people play 4-card high here.
Any stand-up games?
No stand-up games.
Both of us are named Josh.
If I play the last orbit, I might get them all to stand up and sit down in this game. What do you think, Mike? I'll kick one of my friends out of the game and just get them all moving.
Then we're gonna have we might have 3 final orbits if that happens.
One of the players told me at the table that they weren't going to do stand-up because they were worried about it being pot limit and they're worried about it being taking too long.
Nah, that's
bullshit. I didn't know. I was like, that's no excuse.
We're going through a couple different names. My buddy Mike.
That was definitely the
Mike was
That was
throwing out
Mike,
some
yeah.
names. Shout out to Crypto Mike.
There's a few others that I can't say on the stream. But.
Javier only sitting on 2,400, so he's been on a roller coaster.
Javier is one of the most action players I've seen. He loves to get in the mix. Him and I got beat last night by Skull and Joe and Pool.
We did. No, the Whale. We played against the Whale.
Oh, we played with Javier. Oh, you left?
Yeah,
oh, Javier
yeah.
took your spot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yogi with queens, but no longer in the lead as Devo has an ace.
Everybody checked, which is good.
Nobody with a club
Now
draw
Yogi
here.
should-
King comes along.
Yogi or Javier.
Javier was a little bit deeper. I would like him
And
to
now Yogi should
Bluff a little bit with
Yeah.
the blocking the queen 10.
Good bet, Yogi. Now Yogi takes the bluff away from
And
Javier.
have-
Javier
yeah.
can't bluff with his 10.
Wow, Yogi gets
Good
that
job,
through.
Yogi.
Bluff with the queens.
Bluffing with blockers, very important in PLO, Justin.
Very nicely played there by Yogi.
Very important in PLO,
Water bottles
guys.
at the
Block-
lodge. Didn't even
bluffing
realize
with
it.
your
Go
blockers.
away for 3 days, and we got
Did you see the little flip on top of him?
flip.
Yeah, there's a little like it opens up from the top,
really?
and then yeah, you never lose like the little ball. That's amazing. I've never seen anything like it.
I think maybe one hand.
I'm getting thirsty just thinking about it.
Very early on, I think there was one.
Do you play with your name?
Yeah.
Sam, you're muted.
Yeah, it's like they advertise like
Just tell
25,
them
50. Like it's hard to make this game, but like you do 5, 10, 25, and then 50
Yeah.
straddle, and you make
I
it.
play on that club like almost.
So, 7 the whale should fold that. Well, he's a donkey, so he calls.
Swim, how's trading been for you since we
Dr. Mike should fold that.
Yeah,
back in
when did we play?
February?
Yogi should fold
And
that.
then a couple weeks after that, that was the big
Josh should fold that.
March
Well,
was wild.
May was the big one.
March was wild for me. Since then it's been kind of slow, but
It's got to be your reader.
yes.
Yeah, you would think so, because I'm moving.
Or you really suck.
It's been a tough market for traders. If we
The reason that 7 the whale should have
Flop
folded
boat
is
for the whale.
because he didn't have
I
a
left the
suit.
bunker and the whale was running hot. I come back to the bunker and the whale is flopping boats.
So I wouldn't have
Nobody
bet
has an
that
ace.
if I
Well,
was
has been playing really well this
Somebody
whole entire
could
stream.
have ace queen.
Got him. Oh, man. Same hand.
I would have checked to make sure that
With my
nobody
8 high diamonds, and he got there.
Approaching 5 o'clock, folks. Saturday special edition
Josh
51025.
Donkey.
Pot limit Omaha, Cincinnati versus Texas.
Wrong full house on that floor.
Okay,
So you think Joe Burrow's gonna figure it out to going down 0-1 against the Cowboys?
got queen 9.
I think he's going to figure it out. I think the Bengals will get the victory.
You do this stuff, you do this trading,
Oh.
jock market.
I don't do that stuff, but I probably should check it out.
Ooh, wow.
It's pretty cool.
Two
Bet
bet.
on there?
Give me
It's like
two
it merges
pair.
DFS
I
with,
need two pair.
stock trading.
So I can get to stomping in my Air Force Ones, baby.
No, I'm
Boy, stomping in my Air Force Ones. Oh, full house. We'll check.
had the 200 on
check,
earlier,
check,
right?
check.
And it
Bet,
stopped?
Bet. Good boy.
What's that?
Pretty funny.
If they wanted to send me a shirt or something, it'd be cool.
But if you have a badge for me, I can be. Looking for a sponsor.
I really like Sam's here, hand here, double suited 10s, also suited to the ace.
They're missing all this really funny commentary.
Dr. Mike with the rainbow, or with King 9-3 suited to the 9.
Suck it! See where we're at now.
Nobody holding a jack. King still in the lead, and the flush draw for a little backup.
We're in 35th place in the tournament out of
Stacks are starting to build in this
196
game.
players, and it's $341 for first place. We are on level 7, and registration's open until the 13th class. Go back to some PLO action.
5 for Devo, but still way behind, but continuing to fire.
Love this.
And this is going to put Mike in a tough spot a little bit here. Doesn't look too comfortable. Has the best hand, but they're going into the muck.
Very nasty play by Devo there. Got a really good turn card to barrel.
He hasn't been, I haven't seen him in a long time.
Except the open ender, but yikes, that was a little scary.
The greatest holding player, I'm sure at that time.
It was coming. Killed the they switched to PLO.
The last time.
He like learned PLO just on the fly. But he would just play like.
Good luck to you heavily meditating the 50 for 50.
These games are just like not.
How's the chat been liking the little PLO twist today? I know it's not something we usually do, but fun to mix it up from time to time. I hope you guys are enjoying it.
When I showed up, and they made random things like, yeah, it's worth 10K, because they ran out of chips, right? It was like absurd.
Something.
Like, what's that? That's worth 10K.
Yeah, just like having the hard staying there, playing all night, all into the morning.
Yeah, dude, I'd never play all night.
There are aspirations being made right now.
Suited ace and a pair of jacks for Sam. Javier with the mystery hand.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm watching him every time.
Javier should have folded. Sam should have called. Devo should have folded. And 7 to win.
Top set.
Wow, this is action flop.
$1 million tournament. I take live stream.
Flush draw and a pair for Javier. Flush draw for the whale.
Devo needs
Open-ended.
a 6 to make the nuts.
Open-ender for Devo. Lots going on. Oh, not open-ended for Devo, just the 7-8.
7
Good
to
shot.
win.
It's nice to when you have a set to not be blocking the full house outs, but
It's not good enough.
it's always nice to flop top set.
7 to whale sucks. Sam,
I expect this pot to get decently big here.
Oh, Sam raised. I would have just called since she doesn't have a flush draw. I would have waited to the turn.
Well, going nowhere. Lots of turns can help him out. Reaching for calling chips doesn't he make the call.
I'm playing for big money. He had like all these like iPads set up. I was like, I'm part of it.
Back here. Wow.
I expect Sound. I'd want Sound to bet extremely small here to target his exact hands that Well can have. Because Sam has
It's board smash, so she just even checks. That's the trap. And quads. Have we seen quads at all today? It took 71 hands, but we're here.
I expect the Whale not to bluff here.
Just jacks and 9s for the whale. Perhaps putting Sam on ace-high spades, maybe? It's really the only thing that you're beating.
He's the worst player ever.
Losing to a lot. Gives Sam a stare. Looks back at the board. Thinking about paying this off.
So if the Whale does call here, I mean, obviously he's wrong here, but
Thank
it
you
just
for
shows how
my
good the
2
player
other
is
viewers.
to
My girlfriend is one
understand
of
that
the
his hand
viewers.
could be
It
good
says
here.
I have 3 viewers right now. So a round of applause to you.
So you're a good player
Thank
when
you
your
for
hand could be
supporting
good and
the
you pay it
Cincy
off. Is that
Joe.
what you just said? Doesn't mean pay it off. The
He
good player
calls,
pays it
what a
off, Sam gets
donkey.
paid.
Josh, you're horrible.
$5,000 going her way. She loves it.
Give Sam the
Nice
money.
hand there from Sam.
Well, you don't want that one.
The jack.
I mean, she doesn't want the 5, really. She's like, okay.
Just only help me there.
I do want that shirt though, Josh. Welcome to the jungle. It's pretty tight. When I beat you in our 5,000 hand PLO heads up challenge, I want that shirt.
That's good enough. You might call it a lodge there. Yeah, I've seen it before. Well,
Frank in the box for the second half of the stream. Coming down the stretch, we've got about, I think about 10 hands or so left. These Cincinnati boys got to drive up I-35 and head to the football game tomorrow. That's the whole reason why we're doing this game. Boston Jimmy and his boys.
I know where you're at. We are getting there, though, aren't we? Oh, wait. They usually give us pull over.
Yeah, we should jack it.
I'm going to do this every time to make sure.
A couple more hours.
Good sport. Thanks.
I think I'm about to go jump in the main event. Light Reg over.
You got 40 minutes left.
Oh, 40 minutes. I think I'm going to go jump in the main event and leave you by yourself in the last few minutes of the
That's fine.
stream.
You're going to enter the 1F flight or the evening flight?
Both, probably. Probably going to bust this bullet right here.
The whale, Josh
Okay.
Fire not one as well.
Must be nice. Get out there and get yourself a bag, Mr. Wade.
Well, thank you, Matthew. Appreciate it. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, everybody. Enjoy the stream.
Good full, but Josh, she wasn't getting the right price.
Single-seated queens.
Show the other is. Show the other. Get 3 of them.
No. That's a little too deep for that one. I had a Cincy Joe, though.
That's a single-suited queen.
That's why I see if Josh would have just called, and he would have called 7 the whales raised, and he could have hit a queen and stacked 7 the whales.
That'd be amazing. Longer than my name.
Can take that name.
Yeah, no, that's happened already. That's too late now.
Back up to 2 viewers. Thank you. Please subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you aren't already subscribed. I haven't seen any dancing dinosaurs yet. I want to see the dinosaurs dance. Alright, Devo, he should fold that. He folds. 7 the whale should fold. He folds.
Put your small chips on the outside. I
Sam.
think it'll help with that.
We don't know what she has. Looks like she raised. Oh, she called.
Put your big chips.
Dr. Mike.
You lose a few reds.
Should fold. Swim.
I thought you folded. Yeah, okay.
Should
Go ahead.
fold. He called. He should definitely fold. Javier should check. Okay, back to my tournament table. I got pocket 6s.
Ace King 5-4 for Sam. Very playable holding.
We got 4 viewers now. Let's go. Let's try to get to 10.
The one she was looking for.
Go.
As Javier connects with middle set and rips it all you can eat. Swim's got top pair. Already placed in $400, but he quickly lays it down. Good fold there by Swim.
So, yeah. I can go runner somehow.
And we picked it up. And back to the
And the way I've been running today, your likelihood of running.
Right.
All you need is that one card. Odds change so much.
Oh, now we're down to
It's only
3.
against me,
Boo!
You only hit that
We
runner.
need more viewers.
Oh, I know. The hearts. It was straight downhill after that, though.
Crazy.
You peaked.
You peaked
On the
at that
runner,
hit.
6 of hearts,
Yeah.
jack of
All right,
hearts. Well,
back to
I
my
didn't know I was
tournament. I have to
10%
turn
with
off.
the nut flush draw and that
Check little
That was the
pair.
brutal. That was really the only. That was the
We're
big
heads
hit.
up, so we'll be calling.
Yeah, no, it was probably something like that. When you saw the cards, I was like, every card I
All right,
needed
now
is in there.
10 viewers is straight.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
So we will be calling you. That pot again. Calling you.
coming down to the last 20 minutes or so of this stream before a lot of these folks head up to Dallas
Would he really
for the
bet
game
just
tomorrow.
Every time I look down, Whale has a pocket pair.
Yeah.
It's had at least 25 pocket pairs in 75 hands.
Whale changed his shirt. Like that new shirt. Welcome to the jungle.
Snap me off with 2
Midstream
pairs.
wardrobe
Didn't worry
change?
about the straight at all.
Who does he think he is? The White Claw Warrior?
I knew I couldn't call, so it's either fold or go all in.
Thought we see the fish
I would have folded 2 pairs.
down here this series. Apparently not.
Yeah. Miss him.
Nubbin.
Ace Jack 6.
Top 2 for the doctor.
Oh no, we're down to 2 viewers.
Club draws for no one. You play a little poker after the stream, Rick? What do you think?
I will. I mean, it's packed out there, folks. The lodge is hopping.
Got,
Need to get a buy-in back.
see, Dr. Mike has Ace
Torch
Jack.
got buy-in pretty quick.
Bets.
442
Nobody else
runners
really
in
has
this flight
anything.
alone with still 36 minutes left in registration. I think they're over close to 300
Dr. Mike's the best
runners
player
over
on
the guarantee
stream.
already with 1 flight to go.
Go ahead, Josh.
They're going to just shatter this.
The gravy flight.
Thank you, Matthew. Everybody tonight, if you, wherever you're going to go play cards, hopefully it's at the lodge, wherever you are.
It doesn't feel like we've been playing this
Hope
long.
you take down a monster.
What time does the bar open?
Well, this,
He doesn't know.
there's questions though that need to be answered. I mean, I can go ask a question and find the answer. That's what I meant.
Pocket 9. So we're going to be going.
Well, that's what I'm saying, isn't it?
All
Like
in.
close to
Real
5?
bar after. Yeah, it's almost quarter till 5.
Sounds like the table's
Oh, I bet
thirsty.
5 is the cut, yeah.
I was very disappointed to read a text message mid-tournament from Pierre.
What did he say?
Said, "Go, Mike. Are you interested in joining a $3,000 per person sober October bet? Lasts longer."
Oh my God.
I said, "Absolutely not."
Can I get in that?
No, you're not.
I'm a lock for that.
No. I said the streams will not be nearly as exciting.
Oh, wait. Come on. No 7.
So
No
please.
7. No 7. Oh my God. I run
Stay away from me.
Sober October.
He says, yeah, he said the streams would probably suck in October, but think about how glorious they'd be in November. It was a good response by him.
I run
It was a
so
good response.
bad. What
Pierre.
the heck?
Gotta love that guy.
I still said no thank you, though. Got a couple weddings in October.
Paul Edwards going to wear his new lodge hoodie and sit in the poker room in Perth, Western Australia.
Justin LaRoche in the chat. Where is he been?
He's been here all day.
He's our Wednesday guy. We need to get him back on the stream.
Justin has been... Matter of fact, I'm just going to go ahead and give it to him.
Wow,
He
MVC.
is the most valuable chatter today. Justin has participated greatly.
Wow.
Congratulations, Justin. You are today's most valuable chatter. September 17th, 2022.
Josh Dahl finally folds pre-flop. Amazing.
You let us know when you're back, Justin. Table 11.
Under the lights.
Calling your name.
It's funny.
Sam raises a hand she should have folded.
The text
Dr.
from Douglas.
Mike has a good hand.
Yes. Saw that.
Swims.
Funny that he even turned on the radio.
Yogi should fold.
Great stuff.
Yogi 3 bets. That's
He must have been scrambling through the channels looking for some random
It's a
college
horrible,
football game that
horrible
he has
play by
action
Yogi.
on, and then he says, "I'm Rick Epstein, and under the lights on the horns."
William McKay with the $99 super chat. Love the lodge, love the stream, love my fellow chatters. William McKay,
We love you.
if there is a Hall of Fame,
There is.
live stream, Lodge live stream Hall of Fame, and you are a first ballot Hall of Famer. Unanimous.
Swims in, played best.
The Sam was good.
Others In that, obviously, DQ, unanimous Hall of Famer, Boston Jimmy,
We're up to 4 viewers.
the GOAT,
We need
Yoda,
to get to 10. We need to get to 10.
unanimous first ballot Hall of
We need to get
Famer.
to 10. I like to
So
see
many
the
more.
bid. What? I meant we need to get to 10.
I haven't seen the mayor of Chatsville in quite some time.
It's no longer the mayor.
So the stream will end in 50 minutes. You guys can obviously be playing.
Adding what?
No longer the mayor. Stripped of the title. Breaking news.
Wow. Matthew, thanks for the offer. You know, we will look at that, and I appreciate it. You are a valuable member of Chatsville as well, and you participate so often. We appreciate all you do.
Wedding. Last day to start again.
And we want to thank our title sponsor, Kung Fu Poker. We ran a couple of their spots today. Check them out when you get a chance.
Okay, we got Sam who raised, and that hand she should have just called. Dr. Mike should have folded. Javier should have folded. Yogi should fold. Josh should call.
4 hours, he said, was the
Justin LaRoche with the shortest acceptance speech of any most valuable chatter just says, thanks, Chatsville. It's good enough.
Devo, the call's fine. Set mining with the 7.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do the 100th the rest of the stream.
Javier should check. Yogi should check. Josh should.
9832 clubs. Flush draw for Yogi. Flush draw for Josh.
How about like a big bump? Like a
Poker Chat Pro, we do not have estimated payouts yet for the main event. We will
Still
later
have a
on
whole other
tonight.
flight to go. Yeah. It's going to be a big one. Should I fire one more?
I mean, it's going to be huge. I don't want to tell you yet. I mean, Boston Jimmy will help you out. Buy a piece of you.
And we'll do it. Go one at a
Think of the great deal you got on your water thing today. That should have cost you a lot more. So it's like found money.
It's pretty good win.
You're free roll. Did they fix it? You're golden. The greatest deal ever.
I get to go home and shower.
Yes, please
If
do.
you see me at the lodge today, probably don't say hi because I probably smell.
Jeez.
Water pipe broken at my house, now fixed. Let's go, baby. Running good. Too tired to enter the tournament again. Too tired. I've really
Yeah, you're already kind of on the way to Dallas.
a couple hours of cash and call it a night.
Yeah.
Watch some football tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, you're driving tonight?
Yeah.
Oh,
Getting in the
Two
car.
pair for Josh. Hit a jack on the river.
He's flying private.
How's he fly private but not have extra seats? Is like 2-seater or something? Or is he just like being a dick?
I think the company is JSX. Get a seat on it. Like, yeah, so they got
Cable talking about Boston Jimmy's private flight tomorrow.
No, actually, I'm not getting
They're
any
saying, where's the room for that?
I'm getting cooler.
Big baller Jimmy.
So you travel with people you don't know, like in a private plane.
Yeah, I mean, he backdoors quads against Doug's top boat. Can't even treat us to fly private with him. Yeah, that was him, yeah.
Maybe an hour. Oh, it looks like there's only like 10 minutes left.
William McKay, we will get you in a stream.
Yeah, we'll get you in.
You just let us know.
Just email me, William, how we've always done it, and there should be some games for you in October. Absolutely.
I have to drive to Georgetown after this because I'm commentating on a live stream.
A little thing there. I see Notorious TJ in the chat. He's coming to the lodge too.
I've commentated once before.
Check call.
I don't want to trade. I don't want to.
Dr. Mike had a good time.
Sorry,
Everybody
we're gonna have to mute.
little hot
No, I'm just
in the
kidding.
bunker, so we got the door open. Everybody kind of doing drive-bys. Should have put our bulletproof vests on with all the bullets flying our way in here.
Jeez.
A few weeks ago. Yeah, I played the Hollywood Poker Open.
I can't believe Josh Dahl took off his
Well, they lived up PLO 5, yeah.
He has the same jersey as mine, but mine's Joe Burrow. Jamar Chase is sick, but Joe Burrow is freaking, he's a gangster. Although he's hurt right now, he's playing like crap. But once he gets back to 100%,
in Hollywood.
Bengals will make the playoffs.
Ace is here for swim. Suited Ace as well. On the button, what a life.
So it's like the most, I
He does raise. Javier should fold, but he calls. Yogi should fold.
I don't even mind if they put a little limit in there.
We had a fun one back in Cincy. They did a mini, we have a hard rock up there. They did a 3 games, Hold'em, PLO, and PLO 5.
Oh my god,
So,
that sounds exciting. Sounds like a good a diverse
King Jack
crowd.
10.
That will
2
play.
pair for Javier. Also holding the ace of clubs.
They put a really small guarantee on it, and I don't think that they put the buy-in high enough to incentivize. Just like, you know, why would 510 PLO players go play a 300?
This is a tough spot. Yeah, I would fold this hand too.
Yeah, we'll do something like that, Justin. We've been in discussions about something similar already. We're going to have some good formats coming up in October, changing the stakes around a little bit, making it a little bit more splashy. So bring your swimsuit, perhaps your goggles. Summer's not over. Always exciting.
We're back to 4 viewers. We need
Justin is just all talkative today. My God.
He's probably somewhere remote, working. He just
Come on, tell your friends.
He's got the
everyone,
itch.
and
He's
please
got the itch. So
subscribe.
you know we're gonna bring in the lotion
Dancing dinosaurs
to help smooth
I
it out.
want to see dancing dinosaurs.
Get him back whole again.
Matches on 9. You're gonna go commentate 2-2 no limit.
I'm commenting 2-5. Oh, and it's gonna be as good as it sounds.
sorry.
First of all, I'm awful, but I'm hilarious. I think like.
Where are you commentating?
A club in Georgetown.
Not Kentucky, not Georgetown, Kentucky.
Hand number 79 going for about 81 hands today.
Another couple hands.
Just a little more north here. I haven't commentated, and my friend that reached out and was like, "Hey, you like doing this kind of like thing? Do you want to try out commentary?" And I was like, "Sure."
Diamond draw for Dr. Mike.
I'm actually.
Justin was talking about action, wants the games to be more splashy, and then he says, "No stand-up though.
I have to.
Stand-up
Like,
is
I promise
action."
you, I promise you, I need to tell myself this.
Is this like mirror talk? You're
Okay, let's see what we
I'm like
strong enough.
I am strong. I am brave.
When is it?
Vivo bets
right
with
after.
top and bottom pairs.
Sandwich bet on Bengals
Dr. Mike
Cowboys tomorrow.
Oh, by the way, I won the sandwich. It was nowhere near hand number 46 when the pink chip came out. It's like hand number 39. So I won a sandwich from you and Boston Jimmy.
Dr. Mike should definitely bet.
I took it off the board. Boston Jimmy took a picture of
I
it.
think
I saw it.
Yeah, Dr. Mike's
I got
definitely
pinned.
the best player.
I knew 30 minutes ago, but I just wanted to hear it from you. For you. Notice I'm not whining or crying about it. Just, you can have it. Move on.
You're just all happy
Let's
because
do
you got water.
let's do red or black right here, right now.
All right, red or black for a sandwich.
What do you want?
On
You're
the second
behind. Let's
last
go.
hand.
Hurry up. Let's go.
I will take black with a 7 in the middle.
Red queen.
All right, for a sandwich.
Got a blind 2000.
Why don't we make it 2?
Yeah.
No.
Bonus sandwich.
Well, the bonus is the middle sandwich.
Oh, I see. You're in it. There you go. The defense rests.
Black 7.
All right, for one
Swim
sandwich.
has 3 black cards in. Not a good start for me.
300.
Queen. Ooh, that's not good.
Ugh.
That's not good for you.
Ugh. All the black cards are out.
There's still a few left.
Oh no, I lost it. I'll get it back. Fold this. Gotta get the YouTube channel back up again.
Rick, and with me today,
Yeah,
it's good enough.
Thank you. Do we know that they made?
I'm Rick Epstein, and under the lights on the horns.
William McKay with the $99 super chat. Love the lodge, love the stream, love. Unanimous first ballot Hall of Fame. So many more.
I did not want a jack out there.
I haven't seen the mayor of Chatsville in quite some time.
He's no longer the mayor.
So the stream will end in 50 minutes. You guys can obviously play.
Adding what?
No longer the mayor.
We have it
Stripped
back.
of the title. Breaking news.
Gone back a
Wow.
little bit.
Matthew, thanks for the offer. You know, we will look at that, and I appreciate it. You are a valuable member of Chatsville as well, and you participate so often. We appreciate all you do. And we want to thank our title sponsor, Kung Fu Poker. We ran a couple of their spots today. Check them out when you get a chance.
Yeah.
How long is 250? How much longer are they streaming?
15.
15 minutes? Oh, that's
Did we know if they made overtime or not?
That must include whatever.
Huh?
That probably include. I mean,
4 hours. He said was the.
Justin LaRoche with the shortest acceptance speech of any most valuable chatter. Just says, thanks, Chatsville. It's good enough.
30 bigs. You flop. Open ender.
Okay.
Backdoor nut flush draw.
Yeah, I'll do the 100 the rest of the stream.
Check.
9832 clubs. Flush draw for Yogi. Flush draw for Josh.
how about like a big bump, like a
Poker Chat Pro, we do not have estimated payouts yet for the main event. We will
Still have
later
a
on
whole
tonight.
flight to
really
go.
don't
Yeah.
think he has
It's going to be a big one. Should I fire one more?
I mean, it's going to be huge. I don't want to tell you yet. I mean, Boston Jimmy will help you out, buy a piece of you.
And we'll do it. Show one out of
Think of the great deal you got on your water thing today. That should have cost you a lot
No
more.
bigger, go home.
So, it's like found money.
I'm free rolling?
You're free rolling.
What the
Did they
heck?
fix it?
It's fixed.
Oh, you're golden. The greatest deal
I get
ever.
to go home and shower.
Yes, please
If
do.
you see me at the lodge today, probably don't say hi because I probably smell.
Jeez.
Water pipe broken at my house, now fixed. Let's go, baby. Running good. Too tired to enter the tournament again. Too tired. I've really
Yeah, you're already kind of on the way to Dallas.
a couple hours of cash and call it a night.
All right, well,
Watch some football
I'm
tomorrow.
down to a little over $50 in my bankroll of 100 and running
Two
my
pair.
tournaments. I really needed
For
to win
Josh?
that tournament right there. I just
Hit a
shot
jack on the
$12,
river?
Lost 15 bucks playing that.
Private tomorrow. Yeah.
How does he fly private but not have extra seats? Though? He's like two-seater or something? Or is he just like being a dick? Like?
I think the comment is, I think the company is JSX. Get a seat on him. Like, yeah, so they got
Table
early.
talking
I
about
went to go
Boston
book us
Jimmy's
flight.
private
Because
flight tomorrow.
It had already started to
They're
fill
saying,
up.
where's
We
the
got
room
it at a
for
much-
them?
We could have got it at a much higher price point than Big Baller Jimmy.
So he's traveling with people he doesn't know, like in a private plane.
Yeah, I mean, he backdoor squads against Doug's top boat. He can't even treat us to fly private with him. Yeah, that was him, yeah.
William McKay, we will get you in a stream.
Yeah, we'll get you in,
You
William.
just let us know.
Just email me, William, how we've always done it, and there should be some games for you in October. Absolutely.
Donkey Kong.
Commentating on a
There's straights out there. You lose a straight.
A little thing there. I see Notorious TJ in the chat. He's coming to the lodge too.
I've commentated once before.
This is not Hold'em, Josh. This is not Hold'em.
I don't want to trade. I don't want to.
Dr. Mike had a good time.
Sorry,
Everybody,
we're gonna have to mute.
little hot
No, I'm just
in the
kidding.
bunker, so we got the door open. Everybody kind of doing drive-bys. Should have put our bulletproof vests on for all the bullets flying our way in here.
Jeez.
A few weeks ago.
I just recently made a purchase of a bulletproof vest. $1,200 is what it costs to get a really good bulletproof vest.
Well, they lived up
Which I thought it was more. I thought it was like $3,000. I thought that's what the guy told me the first time, but when I went back into the store, he said it was $1,200, and I had been winning a lot of poker, and I don't save my money, so I had to buy it. You know, a bulletproof vest is just something everyone needs to have.
Big O.
Ace is here for swim. Suited Ace as well. On the button. What a life.
No, it's like the most. I think mixed Omaha tournaments are my absolute favorite tournaments.
Matches on 9. You're gonna go commentate 2-2 no limit.
I'm commentating 2-5.
Oh well, we're gonna miss the last 10 minutes of this. I'm
It's gonna
tired.
be as good as it sounds.
Cincy Joe,
I'm awful.
out.
But I'm hilarious. I think like.
Where are you commentating?
A club in Georgetown.
Not Kentucky. Not Georgetown, Kentucky.
Hand number 79 going for about 81 hands.